over time. But I still have bad days. Like I have legit like anxiety, so there are days where I have another friend who has it also, so I've been coaching him, and he's really been improving.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. You're a godsend. That's awesome.
Well, it's like I don't know, ego and things like that are like just a common thing, and so people like it's easy to like get frustrated when you're like, I put all this time in. Why? I mean, I had over 1,000 hours in plus R, and I was like, why am I so bad? Why am I losing to like the same things? And it's because like you're not focusing on you're spending time and you're improving on some things, but you're not focusing on the things you're getting wrong, or the things that you're missing in your game plan, or how you like play the game. Like you might be a god at anti-airing, but maybe your pressure's bad, you know, and you focus on anti-airing all the time, or you just focus on combos all the time, but you don't know how to get to those combos. So when you finally do get them, you're like not ready. So you drop it. Even if you could do it a million times in training mode, and doing it in a match, it's because you're not setting up the situations to get them. And some of those things are like really basic things.
I do that a lot. Yeah, I went in thinking, okay, combos, you know, and then how am I going to get to those combos? I don't know, but we're going to try.
That's super common. Like me, I'm since I play Guilty Gear, the character I play in Accent Core is a character named Venom. I don't know if you're familiar with Guilty Gear characters.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Venom, the shirt I'm wearing right now.
He's a guy who fights with a pool cue.
Okay.
And like he's like his combos are actually pretty samey and pretty like straightforward. I like that because I don't like to have to memorize a bajillion different combos.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at that, but I used to like not like that because I just keep it simple.
Yeah, that's the best way to be.
He's an Okazeni character, so it's all about like all these ridiculous set play situations you put your opponent in.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always like route into knockdown, don't worry about damage, get them with the Oki like mindset, and then I was like losing damage and stuff. So it's there's all it all comes down from like your experience in the past of what characters you played and everything else. Like I never played rushdown characters for a long time, so when I played like Ken in this game, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to play a Shoto. I've never played a Shoto much. I mean, I understand the concepts, but I didn't have the feel for it, you know? Yeah. I played Dhalsim was my first character in Street Fighter 6 that I really like played. And that's the first character I got mastered in was Dhalsim.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Dhalsim players, which talk to the beginning.
He looks like I would just be dead. Somebody'd look at me and I'd die if I tried playing him. Like I feel like that would happen. Maybe
you just have to learn how to play him. He's just really
fighting him
is.
Oh my god! If you fight a good Dhalsim, it's terrifying. It's
fighting a bad one is annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah,
but you like when they're just like spamming teleports all over the place and they don't even know why they're doing it. They're just doing it because you have a teleport on demand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, when I say bad, I don't mean like they're bad. It's just like a lot of times it's just there's good and bad's good and bad's not the greatest way to describe things. It's more like how where their skills lie and don't lie. It's like the balance of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not even the most articulate.
Not very articulate myself.
Yeah. I'm going to be a politician anyway, so
right. I don't want to have to lie around every piece of red tape.
Me have to do words good? No.
Words bad. That's okay.
Words bad.
I'm trying to create a room here, but it's like...
Oh, I already have a room up.
Oh, okay.
You should be able... I don't know how to
I'll be able to search for you. Rooms with friends. No rooms found. Okay. Update.
Well, it's because we have to be rooms on CFN, I think.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. How do we do that?
This again? I'm trying to remember.
You're right.
It's been a while.
There's like 800 menus, dude. I feel like I'm navigating the Xbox 360.
Yeah, the menu. I like the menus in this game, but at the same time, they are a little like cluttered.
Yeah.
Menu invite. Can I just
multi-menu?
Search. Search by player name. Here we go.
Okay, cool. Oops. I'm glad you're on this.
I tried.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, Dhalsim.
There you are.
I need to actually get destroyed by a Dhalsim over and over again to find out what I'm missing.
The strategy for fighting him is, he's really meant. I've had friends rage quit because he's so annoying to fight. Because you have to really know you have to know the matchup. It's like one of those characters that if you get him in the corner, he has to gamble really hard to get out. Because he only has level 2 reversal, level 3 reversal. That's it. So like if you only have level 1, you could just bully the crap out of him, and he really has to like be in your head on his defense to get out. because like he can't, like for example, if he only has level 1 and he's in burnout, you could guarantee drive impact him. You can't do anything.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, like you burn out, you get him burnt out in the corner. He only has level 1, heavy button in the DI. There's nothing he can do. He's completely screwed.
Yeah, he's too slow to jump out of the way.
Yeah,
right?
he's every character's too slow if you do the right button on, because you're only leaving like a couple frame gap.
Oh, okay.
That's like the idea is that when you want to go for drive impact in the corner, you want to make sure you do it in a way that you basically try to make your opponent have as least chance of getting out of it as possible.
Okay.
You don't want to give them an opportunity and to get out of it because this game, you're gonna, as you've discovered probably very quickly, this game swings very quickly if you screw up. You can go from a massive life lead, then burn out in the corner, and they level 1 in a gap like that, and you could be burnt out at that point because you overcommitted and then you're gone. You have to block, and that's time to make decisions you don't want to make.
Yeah.
So you should never feel bad getting wrecked in this game.
Right.
But you can get better at being careful.
Okay. I'm trying to add you on CFN, but I can't.
Oh, did you get my invite? I sent you an invite.
Oh, an invite. Oh, on Steam?
On through Street Fighter CFN.
Let's see. I'm looking at players. I'm looking at requests.
Search my player name.
Is your name still what it is on?
Oh, that should be Flavor Candy.
Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place.
Let me try
There's nothing in received requests.
Can I just invite this player? Yes. Invitation sent.
Okay, there. Yes.
Is there a way to like?
I saw it pop up. Well, okay. Maybe I go to custom rooms. That's what I got to do. I'm going through CFN, and I should be doing that, I guess.
It's a little bit. The menus are a little convoluted in this game. Unfortunately, like it's just like Guilty Gear Strive. Oh, here we go. Just like Guilty Gear Strive, they since they have crossplay, they don't use Steam's API for like their matchmaking. They use their own system because that's what they enable crossplay that way to have like PlayStation players fight PC players and etc. Guilty Gear Strive has the same problem, but so it's not really a problem. It's just a design choice.
Okay. All right.
We can go down to like the training room. This way, we don't have to worry about like health bars or anything. We can go over a couple things.
All right, sweet.
That's at the bottom slot.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh yeah, once you click off of this, you got like 2 monitors. There we go.
There we go.
I've been needing somebody
over
to show me some stuff like badly.
Oh yeah, and a lot of it's like basic things to just I'll tell you, I'm really bad about going over too many things. So if I overload, just be like, yo, let's take a second, because I tend to like get excited and go like a mile a minute when I'm explaining stuff.
Hey, that's good, man. That shows heart. That shows that you love what you're doing.
I'm just really passionate about fighting games.
Exactly.
Like it kept me sane during COVID. So
yeah,
that's how I got really back into them. So the number one thing from watching your VODs, and I've watched quite a couple hours of like your stuff now, in your matches, is you commit to drive rush canceling way too much. Yeah. I have the same problem, and I'm working on it myself. There are so many times when you're doing like just crouch block for a second. You're doing like
Yep.
And like you're burnt out.
Yep. I see myself do it all the time, and I'm like, why can't I think of anything else?
It's because you're trying to do too much. You're trying too hard.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like it's funny because you're like, if I keep doing things, I'll get them eventually. But if they just sit there and crouch block, they're literally winning because you're like killing yourself over it.
Yep.
Because now you're burnt out, and you either have to go retreat out of here, and then your opponent is going to either just wait, but they should be like approaching you cautiously.
Yeah. And I thought I could circumvent that by not retreating, but no, that is not how it works. Sometimes I don't retreat, right?
When you're in burnout and you're like in this situation, like at this space, that you should just be like waiting, because like you're waiting and your opponent's not doing anything, you're just getting your gauge back.
Yep.
And and at some point they're going to be like, oh shit, I'm losing my opportunity to like press my advantage, and they're going to have to either this or they're going to be doing this.
They want to come in, and that's when you get them.
And that's where you sit here and you just sit there and chill, get your drive gauge back. And it depends on the character. Like Bison's got this.
Yeah. And
if you're in and if you're in neutral and he does that and you block it, he's plus. So if he's smart, like he'll press jab or he'll like delay throw. It's not real.
Yeah.
So like it's important. So at that point, you're really your mind. You shift. Are you familiar with the concept of mental stack?
I am accustomed. I know what it is, and I can tell like in my head that I have some kind of mental stack, although it may be like harebrained sometimes.
Everybody has a mental stack. That's the whole concept, is that it's learning how to use your mental stack.
Like when command grab characters are on screen, that's number one. That's number one. Command grab. Don't get thrown. Don't get thrown. I don't care what you got to do. And I get scared. I really do. I get like mentally.
Oh
scared.
yeah, no, grapplers are terrifying.
Yeah.
Especially Geef. Geef got buffed, and Geef is really scary now. Like he was already kind of scary, but like now his strike is scary on top of his throw, and that's where it gets really terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like but you have to remember, what's the command grappler player thinking? He's thinking, my opponent's terrified of getting grabbed.
Yep.
So he's probably going to strike more often.
Yep.
And then, of course, there's the Yomi, where he's like, well, my opponent's thinking that, I'm thinking that, so I'm going to think that. So it goes forever. Yomi gets in deeper and deeper level. That's why you hear like level 1, level 2, level 3. Like, this is my level 3 tactic because of the Yomi. So, but the main things, two things I think you really, if you just like focused on them, one, anti-airing. I noticed today when I was watching your VOD that your anti-airing was getting better. You're getting better with this, but jump at me.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's happened to me a lot. Like,
you've been doing a lot. Jump at me. You've been doing a lot of this.
Yeah.
And a lot of do it again. This. Oops. I got the charge move. Okay. Jump again. And a lot of this. Yeah. When you're trying to air, and you're actually nailing a lot of them, but you could turn it from like, what's the damage if I do jump plate kick? 360, right?
Yeah.
But what if I get this? Okay, it's a fuck did it, but again.
I jumped like a little late there.
I missed my charge. I'm actually working on getting...
Oh, you want me to jump again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that. And I go to level 3.
That's good corner carry, too.
Yeah, but it also goes into level 3. That's a quarter of their health. You get 4 of those, you win. God. I mean, like, that's what you have to think of. Now, the charge one is harder, and you have to delay the target combo a little bit. Like, there's actually a delay in that. But so like just get in the habit of you literally so the idea is that you shift go back to mental stack.
Okay.
The idea is that you shift your mental stack to look because nobody can look for everything at once. It's physically impossible for a human being to do that. Even with training, the best players in the world can maybe focus on 2, maybe 3 if they're really on point things at once. It's just not possible. Your brain is not wired that way. So these people that make these amazing like plays and reads and stuff or reactions, they're shutting off, they're shifting their mental stack and just shutting off part of it to only look for one thing or 2 things. So and you do that by just waiting. And you're doing this, right? You notice how like I'm crouching and like walking forward and crouch blocking when I'm walking back and stuff like this?
You're buffering something too.
Yeah, I'm not buffering. I'm looking for people doing things like this.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for things like this.
Yeah.
Because slide at me. You can get a medium and we get a big punish off of that. Do it again.
Yeah, what is that? +8 or something?
I got my charge.
I mean, is that -8?
At the absolute tip, it's a perfect spacing for full screen. It's -7. So you can always get crouching medium no matter what on that.
Okay.
But if they're farther away or closer to you, like here, I can't get that yet. So that's 2. This is like 12 or 13, I think. So, but medium punch will work also, and it's punish counter. So.
Yep. Huge, crazy amounts of damage.
So you look. The idea is that your opponent does that, and they get it once, right?
Yeah.
You're now going to put that in your mental stack of like, okay, I'm going to try and go at a range where he likes to do that, and just start doing this, and just see if he does it, and then look for jumps.
Yep.
And it's like, so what? So what else does he do? What's the worst thing he does? He drive rushes and I'm blocking, and I block a drive rush normal, and then I just take a throw at worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Because the idea is that look at your health bar. 1. How many of these is it going to take to kill you?
At least
like
8 or 9, 10 maybe.
The question's like 9.
Yeah.
8 or 9. These are not that big of a deal. They're annoying and they make you feel bad. They make you want to do things, but you can just commit to it. But I'm gonna go over corner and defense a little bit later because I really want to say like focus on this is hard to this is a good button, but it's also slow. So your anti-air has to be a little bit more on point with this button, but you need it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a really good answer, but you have to space and time it right.
Yeah.
For your jump mediums. But you should take some times in your matches and just say, I'm not even going to try and go in. I'm going to just literally react to everything they do in terms of jumps. Yeah. It helps a lot. You might not win.
Not necessarily with jumps, but like all around. I tried to be reactive to more things.
But that's the thing. All around, like you should really like you can't react to everything. That's the thing. You dedicate yourself to one or two things, and you just tell yourself no matter what you do that in the beginning.
Okay.
Then once you get comfortable at like learning to like kind of scan for jumps while you're playing and poking and things like that, because at this level you're playing at and the level that I'm playing at, like people be jumping all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. They're going to be jumping. They're going to be drive impacting.
Yeah.
You have to kind of see what they like. Occasionally you'll get a player who turtles a lot, and that's the player where you don't jump at them. You walk forward and you just keep walking forward. They're going to keep walking back. You just walk them into the corner.
Yep.
And then when they get to the corner, then you wait under the timer and see what they do. Because a lot of that point, they have to do something. They're like backed into the corner. That's when they're most dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
So, but scanning for jumps, that is like, you should literally just, so like when I was learning Jamie, I didn't know how to anti-air with a DP character. Because I played Dalsim. Everything was back medium punch, back heavy punch. That was it. Like it was not that hard. Yeah. His anti-airs are really good. And they're just buttons. So I don't have to like input something and hit forward, you know?
Yeah.
So, but Jamie and Ken, I discovered I don't know how to anti-air. I thought I did. I mean, I played Guilty Gear. I can anti-air like a god in that game, but you have 6P, which is like an auto universal anti-air button for everybody practically. But in this game, it's like they're so slow, but my brain is like, how can I react to air dashes, but I can't react to this? And it's like, because it's a different type of mind game. So like I know it sounds like I'm being a dead horse, but really anti-air is so important. And getting the most, and once you start getting like your opponent gets really predictable in their jump, then you could be like, oh, he's up, boom, and then you can start converting that.
Yeah.
For the jump for Bison, jump at me again.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I wasn't ready.
There you go.
You can start with this into light scissor kicks to start.
Okay.
When you anti-air somebody like that, your plus, don't do anything. Just block and watch them again, because there's a very good chance when they land, they're going to do this, they're going to do a reversal, or they're going to just jump at you again. And you're going to be ready to like hit them. Like you just watch them, let them have their turn. Your plus, you can't be hurt. But if they hang themselves, you get to kill them. A lot of the time when you're plus, it doesn't. You can press your turn, but every time you press your turn when you're plus, you are taking a risk. Even when it's even when it's like in your advantage, you're still taking a risk, because like your opponent can still reversal you.
Yep.
Your opponent, you could miss time. Your opponent could jump out of one of your buttons and land on you. And the most damaging things in this game are jump-ins. Yeah. Like
they've always been. Yeah.
You can do stuff like that. I mean, like you get the type of deep enough.
Yeah.
It's like a little harder.
There you go. It's
that's
nasty.
60, it's almost like that's like 55% or whatever. Like,
and I believe I've died so many times to that just because I was pressing random buttons that I didn't need to be pressing. I just needed
a lot
to
of
wait.
opponents like to do like so meet me back at mid screen and crouch block. A lot of people like to do stuff like this. If they see you mashing a lot, like, or you're trying to like spacing trap their double, they're doing this. As soon as you like mash, they like to jump here.
Yep, they do. I
actually told a friend that if you want to be like platinum player stuff, you could just like mash, jump like jabs and do cross ups and stuff. And a lot of people struggle with that because it's hard. Some characters have a harder time dealing with others because they can't cross cut. Like Dalsim can't cross cut.
Yeah.
Ryu can, but crosscuts are also hard to do. So like those kind of things can work. Just don't get, and you can even use them on people if you can test to see if they know what to do there. You can keep testing your opponent and find weaknesses in their defense. Are they mashing? Are they reversal happy? Are they DI on wake up happy? Do they like to jump a lot?
Yep.
Fun fact. What I want you to do is I'm going to throw loop you. Yep. I'm going to throw you. I'm going to walk up and throw loop you again. I want you to neutral jump.
Okay.
You can do that
Yep.
if they neutral jump, and it's guaranteed. If you have a DP, it's even better. Whenever you go for throw loop, you just do throw loop, put in a DP. If you throw them, the DP won't come out. If they throw tech, the DP won't come out. Little things like that.
I've practiced this a lot. It's just getting into the match is my problem, I think.
Yeah, it's just like, because the reason why is you're worried. And I know you say you aren't, but everybody is. Everybody low key is worried about losing and worried about their opponents thinking about them and worried about and they're thinking about their opponent too much. Don't worry about what your opponent thinks about you. Don't worry about your opponent's skill level. Just assume that your opponent. Don't even think about it. Don't assume they're good. Don't assume they're bad. Just watch what they do and try to find patterns.
Mm-hmm.
That's more important because that's a really, really easy trap to get into that will stunt your growth. And I've been there. I'm like, this fucking idiot. He's playing like a douchebag. He's just mashing DI. He's jumping around. And I'm thinking that during the match, you know what I'm not focusing on? Oh, he neutral jumps, he's going to DI again. Just wait a sec. Oh, there it is. Boom. And instead, I'm thinking about how stupid it is. Instead of just like beating him cleanly. Yeah. Like, it's easy to get tilted. And I have that problem. Everybody has that problem at some point. Brian F has it. Brian F will admit it during his streams. He'll be like, I got tilted.
Yeah.
A lot of it's just like just don't stress about it. Like if you're stuck in a place in ranked, there's usually a reason, and it's usually because either you're getting into your own head too much, or you're like doing something inconsistent, or you're taking too many risks, or you're not punishing your opponent's risks consistently enough. Like if your opponent starts throwing out like these more than like once every very rare, like maybe once in a match.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, well, this is a thing. I need to bait this now. I need to like do this and then do this.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're still looking for that. Yeah.
Yeah, because like once you see it, you're like, okay, he used that. It's on the table now.
Yeah.
I got to think about that. But you can use that against them by doing it once and then never doing it again, and then making them think you're going to do it and then like jumping. Like you can like do that. Yeah. Once you get them thinking about this, they're going to be thinking about that. You can start doing this and see. But like you test them. If they're on point on both, then you know you're going to have to start playing cleaner. And the stronger and stronger your opponent is, the less they're going to like fall for those things, and they're going to react and adapt much quicker. Yes. Like those pro players, they adapt during a round. It's crazy how quickly they can adapt. They are playing a lot of people. They've played a lot.
Yeah. They
practice it's not together. Like Knuckle and Punk haven't played each other 10 bajillion fucking times, you know?
Yeah.
So they have that advantage. You know, the top players all play each other because they're at that level where they beat most people they can beat most people already that are at a, moderately advanced level.
The skill pool is smaller, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they're all the same people are always in the top 8s, why their matches are so good, is because they're beyond they may screw up. It's pretty rare in regards to like dropping combos and execution and things like that. It's more about the mind game, about like, I'm gonna do this here, when you press crouching medium kick, it's gonna be just out of range and I'm gonna hit this,
Yeah.
Like that's where it gets really, really good. It just takes a while to get there.
Yeah. They see like one of these and then they just, okay. And then as soon as this comes out, they counter it, poke it.
Yes. So when you drive rush cancel a normal, you should only ever do it if you have full meter and you do it. You're just buffering it, which is fine. Like you honestly doing stuff like this is fine, But don't commit to the second drive rush. When you're at 3 drive bar, you really need to start like kind of playing neutral again. Take your damage, take your setup. When you put this bomb on somebody, you don't have to go in. You can just sit here and see what they do. Just try not to get hit or thrown. Your opponent with that bomb on them is gonna, if they're smart, they'll probably like respect for a second, unless they just YOLO, like YOLO or reversal, and then they're gonna die because you're gonna block it. Or they're gonna jump. They're gonna find some way to get out. Or their next goal is, well, if I hit you, this bomb goes off. So they're going to either try and catch you walking back with a low or something, or they're going to try and jump in on you and make themselves plus to try and hit you before the bomb goes off. It is so satisfying to put that shit on people.
It is.
And then block everything they do, tech their throw, they jump, the bomb goes off, You can just sit there, and as they fall, just Psycho Crusher them. You get like even a good 20-something%.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's fun.
So it's like you do want to press your advantage, but you also sometimes don't want to. You want to just let them like squirm.
Yes.
And play reactively. And the cool thing is that by switching between those two play styles, your opponent's not going to have a fucking clue what to do. Because they're not going to know when you're doing it, which way you're going to play. And now they start doubting themselves. They have to start doing stupid shit. Like, it's a give and take that you have to do. You have to, like, push yourself, and then you have to give them a little bit of rope to hang themselves on.
Yep.
So the idea is that
I actually see that. Yeah.
And it's hard to do in a match in the beginning without just going force yourself like I just did something. I'm just gonna stop for a minute and I'm just gonna focus on them jumping. I'm just gonna sit here. If they throw me, so be it. Because the worst thing that can happen, unless they like overhead you, but that has to have drive rush, and you know, like you're gonna get clipped by those. That's why people get clipped. People are like, how'd you get clipped by a 25 frame overhead? And it's with a drive rush behind it. And it's like, because I was sitting here looking for jumps.
Yep.
And I mean, like,
shifted your brain. Yep.
And you know, you shifted your mental stack to focus on that. Which, you know, this sucks to get hit by, obviously, because you can combo and get a decent combo off of it. But I mean, like, it happens. So yeah, those are like some main tips. So like of all things, the number one thing, stop using the drive rush cancel so much. If you want to use drive rush, use it wrong. Sometimes if your opponent's like looking for jumps and stuff like this becomes stronger because they're not looking for that.
I got so many people with that today.
Yeah, drive rush into back heavy kick is really good, and it links into crouching. I think it links into standing too. Yeah, it links into standing as well. The link is tighter, but it always links into each other. And the idea is like, if you want to spend meter on something and you get a hit confirm, this is better.
Yes.
It's just you have to hit confirm it because if they block it, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's where like tightening up your pressure and stuff goes. So anti-airing is pretty easy. Just tell yourself in your rank matches, look, I am just going to chill. I'm going to walk back and forth and crouch block to look for like sweeps, because you know sweeps are very punishable typically.
Yeah.
Like usually the number one rule is punish with your if you aren't sure what to do on a sweep, punish with your own sweep.
Yeah. Not that
no,
one.
Not
that one though.
There you go. Yeah. There are some exceptions. DJ sweep, Cammy, the DJ sweep, Chun-Li sweep. Are both actually pretty safe. Jamie's sweep can be pretty safe. He doesn't do the follow-up if it's spaced far away. You got to be a little careful because Jamie do be like into sweep because he gets a drink if he gets a sweep. And he needs a drink to be a functioning character. He needs at least one. He really needs one. He does less damage without drinks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's at like a 10% damage deficit on everybody. That's why he's considered, you know, worse, but he's still a good character in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
He's just harder to play.
Definitely.
But once he gets level 4 drinks, he's really scary. He can do some of the highest damage in the game. He's got one of series command grabs, and he's basically got like a SPD, you know.
Yep.
They nerfed it a little bit.
More damage.
Yeah. Well, because been going to level 3. But like level 3 has all kinds of gross stuff.
I think it's
like
fair.
drive impact.
I think it's fair.
Well, yeah, because he has to work to get those 4 drinks.
Yeah.
Unless he blows level 2, you know.
Yeah.
Which is its own thing. Like I'm like a diamond 1 Jamie, I think, or whatever I have.
He's tough. I tried.
Well, I mean, like, also was like my mentality wasn't there, and I was still like learning Street Fighter quite a bit. You're always learning Street Fighter, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's like a music.
I think I've improved. I was surprised I got Bison to Master in a couple days. I screwed up all of my qualifying matches and ended up getting put in Diamond 1.
Oh wow! I don't even know how I made it to Diamond 5, but like I
lost almost all of them. I don't know. I was just doing things because I really didn't know how to structure. I didn't structure anything, and then I started like going, okay, I need to start structuring things. I started mostly with like learning like, okay, I can drive rush medium kick and standing medium punch into this, and then like this, and then I can put the bomb on them, and then I throw them, and then you can like overhead after this, and you can get that to pick up if you time it right and stuff. Yep. I was learning some of those things, but yeah. We were talking about, anti-airing. I would say get in the habit when you jump, if you see somebody jump, you're either going to do this, or you're going to do like this, right?
Oh yeah, the main.
Jump, medium, punch. So try. I'm gonna jump at you. I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna jump forward at you. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, did you want me to jump?
Oh, you're just to get you practice for the meet the target combo.
Oops.
But if I jump here, it's going to be harder to do.
Yeah.
Jumping here is going to be probably the scariest thing. When your opponent's doing stuff like this and trying to cross you up,
Yep.
you know how to beat that without having a crosscut?
How?
What you do is you jump back and press a light punch or a light kick, depending on the character, usually.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
You can try to go for your medium, but that's going to be your better option. If it's really badly spaced, like they're here, you could attempt to I wouldn't even try to Psycho Crusher. It's too hard. Psycho Crusher is better for jumps from like here, like you're jumping here, and you could like light Psycho Crusher if you're really like jumping me. Like do it with like a jump heavy. Yeah, it's still like really hard to do. There's certain jumps you could do it, but you have to kind of like.
Was that the light version?
Yeah, I use the light because it's got the fastest startup.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Because the heavies are really slow.
I've been blown up by that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has no invincible reversal, and that's something I had to like get used to because I never played a character without it.
You have this, which is very serviceable. It's slow, so it can lose to jab meaty. So if they like do a single jab meaty and block, the jab meaty will either hit or it'll whiff, but they'll recover in time for it to beat your level 1. A lot of characters have slower level 1s that have that problem. So like, yeah. Also, level 1 reversals also lose to projectile Oki.
Yeah.
Because they're not projectile involved, so it's good to know that. So like a lot of Akuma, a lot of Shotos, Dhalsim, people that, like Guile, people that have good fireball games, they're going to use fireballs to try and beat level 1 reversal attempts. Like Guile, if you're at level 1 and you're in burnout, Guile might shoot a boom and then drive impact you at the right range because the boom will be plus enough that you'll be plus because you're in burnout on top of it and the spacing. And then like I'm just giving you an example theoretically. And then like you do your level 1, but the boom's gonna hit your level 1 on the wake up and he's gonna get the DI. Yeah. But it'll probably just hit. So it's like yeah, but then you lose your level 1. There's all these different certain areas you can like theory craft or like watch and see.
Yeah.
When it comes to like anti-airing, do way less drive. Just like when you're at 3 drive gauge, you really should just like try to chill more and try to get a little bit back and let your opponent try to burn theirs out more.
That's good rule of thumb. I'm going to start putting that into practice because I don't even think about I think about meter when I have it. You know, how do I explain that? I'm bad at meter management. I might as well just say that. Like I have no meter management.
It's and this is probably one of the most meter management heavy games that's ever been made. Like
yeah, it is
meter management the game.
Yeah.
Like there's characters in Guilty Gear, like Happy Chaos and Strife is a meter management character. He has 2 meters he has to worry
cool,
about.
Man.
You know, like there's lots of like Robo-Kai and Plus R, but like but this game is like your drive gauge is almost as important as your life because it's directly tied to it. So like this is a character where like because a lot of people joke, oh, this is drive, crouching medium kick, drive rush the game.
Yeah,
and I took that a little too much to heart myself.
Me too.
The problem with it is that you actually don't get that much damage. Crouching medium kicks have a lot of damage scaling.
Yeah,
and the drive rush itself also has damage scaling. So like when you're getting this, you're already at 68% of your damage now. You know, actually, it looks like So that like you have to
say, was that still at 100 after you did that?
So like in reality, you really want to do it. You still need to do it from time to time. It is still really good, but you don't want to overdo it. And you don't want to put yourself in burnout for it, especially if your opponent block. If your opponent blocks like crouch block. You do this, right?
Yeah.
You're +4 here. Oh yeah, I also need to... How do I turn that on in this part? I don't have my display settings.
Maybe I can do it. Player 2.
Oh, here it is.
Both.
Here it is. Frame meter on.
Yeah. Let me turn my
There we go. Cool.
Sure, why not? That'll work. Yeah.
How good are you at, like, understanding frame data?
Well, recently I've been getting a lot better at it ever since I started playing Ed after Cammy.
Oh, okay.
It took a long time to realize that like you need to manipulate the plus frames in your favor whenever you're able to.
Yes. Fortunately, it's pretty simple. Like, it's one of those things that, like, when I was first learning, like, I had a friend who was a tournament player, right? Mm-hmm. And this is way, way back in the day, but I didn't know anything, and I just jumped around and did things, and, like, spam random, to try to do supers, got mags, didn't know how to do the inputs, and didn't know what a meaty was, and all that stuff. So, like, and he would try to explain meaties to me, and I would, like, I don't care if I'm gonna play, you know, like, that kind of mentality, because I didn't want to learn. I didn't know that there was so much to this. Now I'm like, I love frame data. I'm like addicted to it. I think it's really fun to learn that kind of stuff. And you can really use it to your advantage by like just figuring out like, what can you do? Mm-hmm. So like you do this, right? Oops, crash block. So I'm +4, right?
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself like, so what situations does that put me in? What are my frame traps? What's gapless? Because your opponent, the best option to beat a frame trap is to blow through it with a reversal.
Yeah.
And so, like, you have to find out if your opponent is willing to do that, or are they going to just block and respect it or not. And that's a big mind game. That's a big part of the game of, like, testing your opponent to see what they do. So it's like general rule of thumb in the beginning, do your frame trap and see what happens. If they DP you, they know it's a frame trap, they're willing to do that. Make your next thing gapless, block, because they're probably mashing the DP.
Yeah. So,
like, we know this is 4. So if you crouch block, I can do this, and just kind of, you see how I kind of plinked 3 light jabs to make sure the timing was good?
Mm-hmm.
That's all gapless, block. See what they do. If they DP immediately, you get to kill them.
Yep.
You know, be ready for it. I want you to mash crouching jab after the medium punch. So I'm gonna do crouching medium kick, drive rush medium punch.
Yeah, frame trap.
That's a frame trap. Mm-hmm. It's +7, so we know that this will combo into itself again.
Yeah. Whoa. Hello? Am I still streaming? Am I live? It says I have a connection. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna like absorb this man's information. It's gonna be insane. I couldn't be happier. What's up, Bunny? Hi, Zach. Well, Nick Fury had a mission for me, and it did it well. I'm still going, right? Okay. All systems normal at that point. Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Bunny. Oh. I assume he has Discord on his phone if he's... Well, no. I mean, it doesn't look like he's on his phone. Maybe it's not updated yet as to what's going on. Yeah, this guy's he's great. He is probably like I've tried to teach you guys stuff like he's showing me right now, and he is just way more he's way better at explaining it than I am. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And
Special online.
One important thing to know is even if you do know something that someone's talking about, please allow them to continue, because you never know, they might bring something up that you will be like, oh my God, because he's done that already to me like 800 times. So I'm willing to listen to all the stuff that I feel like I already know about and have the patience to wait and learn from this man, because I don't get many opportunities like this. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't. Oh, he's on the phone. I wonder if his power went out or something. I will smash your pancreas. Fucking Bison. Oh yeah, I gotta stop doing that. The man said stop. Nope. Whoa. Oh yeah. I don't even have to do the light, do I? Yeah, I do. I think that's only if it combos. Hey, buddy, I hope everything's okay if you're watching the stream. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah. Was going to send a message, but I'm just going to let it chill. That's really 4 in my favor. It is. I feel like doing some matches while we wait to see if this, Wraith gets back on. I want to put what I've learned into play, like right now. I'm going to do the Wi-Fi. Sure. God, you know what's wild about freaking 4th of July? Even if you're off on 4th of July, you have to go back to work tomorrow. Yeah. Just, yeah. I mean, I love my job, but I do it way too much. It's the driving, really. It's not the job. I love the job.
Ready yourself. Cry for mercy.
Cry for mercy. Merciful cry. I did it again. Shouldn't have done that. I did it too much. It's okay though. Still got meter. I keep doing it.
Round 2. Fight. Your demise awaits. Your time ends here. Be gone.
Try to jump out. Did not work. Yeah. No, not dead. Well.
The deed is done.
Gotta do the normal, the medium punches. Oh, he's just gonna quit? Why? Oh, because I'm a 4-star. Let's see how long he's been playing. Not that it matters. Okay. Pretty long time. I gotta break that habit of drive rushing. That's what we're here for. We're not here to win, we're here to break habits. I mean, we're here to win eventually, but we're gonna break habits. Sure. Do another Wi-Fi. It seemed that first one was really good for a Wi-Fi match. Come on, ugly. Let's go. Actually, we're both pretty ugly. I can't say anything. I got a better chin, though. Chin wins.
Round 2. Fight. Your demise awaits. Your time ends here. Be gone. Too slow. It's over. Too close.
I gotta stop doing that. fucked that up so badly with the bomb. I should have just waited. The chip damage probably would have killed him, but like I felt like I needed to do something for some crazy ass reason. You know what I mean? Pretty obvious.
My internet went out.
Oh, it's all good, dude. Happens to me all the
And
time.
I'm actually on my hotspot right now because it's my wire internet's just not. It's Xfinity's down or something. Who knows? Of all the times, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Dude, you're streaming right now, right?
Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna watch.
Doing a little rank here, trying not to fucking dry brush and everything from a linked medium kick. Oh, you didn't see me do this, have you? Ha! Okay. That's a good one.
Oh, I have big punch. So I'll provide some commentary. Yes, just wait. Yeah, you're good. Right now, you're both at one touch, basically. And that should be... We just gotta figure out how to route there.
Damn it. I pressed too big of buttons.
The main thing is just... Well, so if you crouch this heavy kick, you punish both times. It's just routing better. Round to OD scissors. Then at least you get heavy bomb for a better setup. Or you can convert into super with EXs. Oh, ODX. EX, same thing. EX from its older turn. He's burned himself out. Nice.
Oh.
I was gonna say,
look at the meter.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's tempting when you see him burnt out that you just want to kill him. That's you gotta don't do that. You gotta back animal in a cage, and they're gonna do everything they can to claw their way out of that cage. Just chill. Yeah, see, you guys just chill before jump.
Should have waited for it.
Yeah. You just gotta stay chill. That's the thing. It's hard. It's something you have to force yourself. You'll get better at it the more you just say, I'm committed to sitting here, taking a throw, and just looking for jump or DI. Although you would have died to a DI even if it's rated. That's fine.
He knows I'm going for that overhead now.
Okay, so he doesn't want to hold pressure. He likes to DDP. You can crouching heavy punch that. He wants you to whiff buttons on him, so. Fine, just throw. Nothing. He did that way too far away.
Yeah, I did.
No, he did. He did his command grab too far away. The jump.
I tried to do that.
That's fine. Yeah, you're good. You tried. You'll get better at reacting to that once you
Okay,
get used
he's
to
really impulsive now that I see this.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
I mean,
they're in the corner,
I know I am
they're
too,
swinging,
yeah.
they just want to kill you. They just want to kill you.
I want it to be over.
Yeah, they do.
Kind of messed up, isn't it?
That's why you just use they hang themselves. Good delay tech or throw tech. I don't know if it was really delay tech. Good throw tech, I'm just gonna say that, because I'm still bad at learning and doing delay tech. I'm okay, I'm getting it, but I'm not great at it.
He shimmied the crap out of me.
Okay, so he's been throwing a lot of heady kicks out. You don't work. I like you know the old saying, take the throw.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is?
Because you'll eat damage if you get hit.
That's part of it. But the other part is, if you commit yourself to taking the throw, you can watch your opponent and focus on everything else he does instead of just you take one thing off your mental stack. Mikey D's got a great video about that. I watched it twice last night and just to remind myself of how powerful that is mentally. To a nice, he's dead.
Mikey D.
Yeah.
I think I've
just
heard
one
of
of the-
him. I look up videos.
There's
all
a
the
whole
time.
lot of people. Street Fighter is such an old game, and like there's a Footsie's handbook you can like look up on Google and read. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in it about like all the mind games and spacing games and stuff. That's unfortunately you really don't get to play that stuff until you're at like high MR, because everybody even up to like 1800 MR in many cases are just jumping and murdering you.
Really,
And
at
so it's like
1800, all the way up there.
I mean, I was watching. Who was it? Was talking about it?
There's a lot of like professional players.
No, it
that
was
are in the 1800s.
Broski.
Yeah,
It was Broski talking about how he sometimes see players 1700, 1800 MR that have huge gaps in their gameplay because it's just they never focused on it, and
Yep.
like it is what it is.
Just
Like
like
they're
me.
good at lots of things. It's just they have big gaps, and once you find that gap, you can abuse it.
Well, I wouldn't
Find
say
what your
that,
opponent's weak at.
that they don't focus on it. I would say that they just don't understand how to focus on it or work it out. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
does that
very
make
possible.
sense?
Interesting.
Because
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
it's-
like I was that way. I didn't know
it's-
where to look, like at points, you know?
It's definitely not one of those all or nothing things. It's just it's player specific. Also characters. Some characters cause you to learn focus on some things versus others.
Yeah.
Like I was saying with like DP anti-air versus button anti-air characters.
This dude is just all up in my business.
Yeah, he's drive rushing meaty, and he was
I gotta
scary.
stop doing that. I'm trying to stop doing it, man. I really am. This is gonna take a
you have
minute.
to like not worry about winning or losing and just focus on literally just a couple of things, like block. What's the worst case if just keep there you go. You're in burnout. You have to like chill. Good. No, it's good to jump out of that. 'Cause you look for him.
No.
Oh.
Oh god, that worked. I mean, it didn't work, but you know what I mean.
You're gonna have to play super careful. He's trying to bait you with okay, so when you
I was
see a
trying to
Bison
bait him,
player
too.
at this rank, like jumping and doing kicks neutral, they're trying to do that stomp move. So you could try to look for that. Like you think about that. I highly doubt he's whiffing it on purpose to try and like bait you to think about that. Like he's not thinking at that level.
Your time.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Just kind of evens it up. You're gonna lose some meat. You're gonna be at a drive gauge advantage, but no, you're not. Nice. That's chill. He's a burnout. Well, he's not burnout, but chill. Look for jumps. See, you gotta chill. Look for jumps. You're doing too much.
I just ate a huge combo from this man.
You gotta commit. Like take, bro. If he drive rush at you, you gotta block. You could, maybe you get a super off on him, but like, if you're wrong, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Let him go. Let's aggression out. Just block.
Good block right there. He was plus on that. That knee.
You don't have to drive rush yourself out like that. Now you're both perked out, but he's gonna eventually get it before you. So you need to like chill. You don't have to walk back. You could just crouch block and wait. He can't hit you with anything like that's gonna do anything if you're crouch blocking except to jump in. He's plus after that, so be careful.
Nice. That felt good.
The only mistake you made there was you should have back throwed him, but that happens all the time. I sometimes back throw people out of the corner by accident, which is really funny. And I'll drive rush forward and throw them back in sometimes. It's pretty funny when it happens. Like I'm like they'll never guess this. It's an MAU. Sometimes they do, but you get punished that. I mean that's the next best option. Look for drive impacted jump and just chill. This guy's he's just swinging all over the place because you're in burnout. You're committing too much. You've committed all your bar.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's gonna kill. That's the thing. You just gotta relax. It's like there's a part in your back of your mind. And I'm gonna talk while you're playing just to make it harder for you. But
That's fine. It's fine. I'm
there's a
trying
part
to
of the
listen
back
to
of
you, but I also kind of like
No, you're good.
I have
You're good.
ADHD. So
You should worry
I
less about
apologize.
winning.
So if you ask
No,
me a
you're good.
question in the middle of it and I don't answer,
No, you're good. You're good.
It's
You're
nothing
good. You're good. You're
disrespectful.
good, man. No, I don't know. Trust me. Like, you're not. I would never think that.
Thanks, bro.
Nice. Oh, I thought that was. I'm getting mixed up. Which one is you?
I know, me too.
You're the red. You're the red.
I tried to
plastic
parry
suit,
that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, you're in
plastic.
plastic suit. All the mirror matches get me confused. On my own matches when I was doing this.
Uh-oh. Fuck that up. I shouldn't have done that. Stupid DI, I gotta stop doing that. I've been trying to work on that. Like, stop not doing that.
No, it's two games. Yeah, it's one of those things where you literally like it's like funny, like you're putting too much effort in. Like you literally don't have to put as much effort in.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It seems so silly too, like when you think about it, like
I did not mean to do the heavy punch. That's a bad habit. Other characters.
now just chill. You have such a huge life lead right now. Just let him have his turn. Oh no, you got thrown. Look out for drive impact and jump and just keep blocking. Oh no, you got thrown. No, you see? As soon as I might be like late on your stream too, compared to what I'm seeing versus what you're seeing. Sorry if that's the case.
You made me work for that one.
I mean, it
up,
got
Creamy?
scary. He was too scared to go in and try and just end it with like a heavy button and a direct impact. He's respecting your level 3.
I just got smicked.
No, that's fine.
Ooh, that was not a good time to do that.
Oh, did my wired internet come back? I might disconnect for a second. Hold on.
It's okay.
Pickle up
Too much meter in that,
awesome. Okay, so my internet's back.
Something's gotta happen. Oh, smart. Smart. That was smart. It's okay, though. Well, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Bison wins.
Oh yeah, you had the bomb on you still. I just saw that.
Yeah, I gotta learn
That
to
is
live
a
with that.
character. That's a matchup specific thing. You have to like get used to fighting Bison.
Yeah.
When you have the bomb on you, you have to be careful.
patient.
But it can be pretty obvious what your opponent can do sometimes if they're greedy.
Yeah.
Big thing. You gotta chill in the corner.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta just sit
Look,
there.
once again, when you're in the corner, just crouch block and look for two things. Is my opponent like stick with two for now? Is he gonna jump or is he gonna DI me?
Okay.
Now, if you have the and just take throws. Like if a guy throw loops you 4 times in a row, you don't feel bad about that shit. It happens. It's why it's in the game. Like it's better to take 4 throws than get shimmied into a full combo. Like it's well, maybe like 2 or 3 throws. It's like 4. It's getting to the point where like it's a pretty bad situation at that point. But
Yeah, right.
that's how the game,
There
that's
is
how
a
the game
point.
works.
There is a point. But yeah, like I see what you're saying.
But your opponent's
DI.
taking a risk every time they do that also.
Well, thank God he didn't think I would do that.
Okay,
So
now
he
you
could've
just
jumped.
really chill. Don't press buttons. Don't try. Okay. Well,
Okay.
he was at burnout. And it's like EX Psycho Crusher's not a bad option if he's at burnout. Because you gotta find out if this is a jumpy Ryu, is he a firebally Ryu, is he Like, that's plus, but so that's fine. Take the throw, that's fine. This is going to scale anyway. Look how it's not that much damage.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, jump.
Okay, you just want to respect it. That's fine. It's actually not a bad. It's not a terrible punish for that. But now you're burning it again. It's fine.
I
The
won.
thing is that you went for it, it still hit. You dead? Nice.
Are you seeing the stream? Like,
Oh, yeah, I'm
did
watching
I
your
just
stream
say
right now.
word? He sounds like he says word to me. I know it's worm.
No, everybody makes that joke that he says word. It's just not like it says. I think it's cooler if he says word.
Yeah, right. Word. Word to your mother. He needs to say the whole thing, though. He really does. Like, that's a good point where he could say the whole thing, right? Word to your mother.
Word game. If he says word.
Because he's from that era. He can
Word
do
to your
that.
mother. Word to your. Your mother's more like. Was he from Thailand?
Not sure.
There you go. Oh, did it lag on your end too?
No. No lag. I'm just getting tossed. Like,
That's normal though. You gotta learn, like, cause like,
that's not good.
so like I say, I'm a Guilty Gear player, and especially in like people like Exerd and Plus R, throws in that game are like they're instantaneous. There's zero frame, and the throw tech window is 2 frames, so it's almost impossible to throw tech in that game. It's like usually a throw tech happens when 2 players are trying to throw each other at the same time, not because one was actually teching. It can happen, but it's such a tight window that it's really rare. And there are throws in that game, like command grabs on like characters like Soul Bad Guy, that lead to full combos into like 50-50s. Like, that game is insane. Oh, he chipped you. That's fine. That's gonna happen. There's nothing you really can do.
Jump and DI.
When you're in the corner, you jump mostly in neutral, but it depends on. They're gonna want you to press a button and then try to jump you when you hit it. That's why you wanna like
Just sit there.
chill.
I've always had.
He tried to
problems with
shimmy
that.
there. You gotta pay attention to what he's doing. There you go. Yeah, you can't let him get away with that for free, so that's good. And he made him pay for it. That's good. Although you could have routed better and got more drive gauge, but this is good because at least you're making some of your deficit back up. The level 3 gives you your drive gauge back. It takes some from him. So nice throw. Chill. Super chill. Crouch block and chill. No, crouch block and chill. Look for jumps. Don't even DI him. He's got level 3.
I think I'm at the.
Crouch block. Just crouch block. Let him walk
Yeah,
in
we're
here
at
and then-
different. We're at different times.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's just weird because it's like something that's happened in the past. I'm like, while I'm eating like a level 3.
Yeah, I saw that. But that, yeah, I was back with like when you had him in the corner and he was perked down. He's just kind of crouched there and he started walking forward.
It didn't
just looked
bother
like,
me.
yeah,
It didn't. I was just, it was just a funny moment.
yeah. I can't see. Yeah, because the stream's got a delay on it. So sorry, my commentary's gonna be like all screwed up.
Yeah, I was trying to. I try to get it better delay on it, but.
I mean, it's just the nature of streaming, unlike YouTube and stuff. Can you stream on Discord and YouTube at the same time, or is that gonna like mess up your bandwidth?
That's what I do usually. I don't know if it does.
Oh, because I watch your Discord stream, it shouldn't have any delay,
Okay.
and then I can kind of like coach while you play.
Okay, we'll do that after this match.
Yeah, that would be
Fair
good.
enough.
Because I'm probably making things really confusing. Sorry.
It's pretty funny sometimes, but it's no bother.
It's like, I'm here from the past.
Yeah.
I'm Captain Hindsight. That was like a perfect parry on his end. I like the perfect parry. Anti-air, it's actually a weakness of mine. I do it too much. It loses to empty jump throw really hard. I had a Luke player that empty jump through me 5 times in a row because I just couldn't stop myself from wanting to perfect parry anti-air. It was really, really frustrating. I'm like, I'm so predictable.
Nice. Damn it! I did the thing. I did the thing with the super.
Oh, you backdash your throw.
Yeah, it was badass, wasn't it?
Oh, baited the DP.
There we go.
Bison wins.
Ryu, more like PU. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
No, he was good. He was fine. Okay, let me set
fine.
this up on Discord.
Oh, you're good. More patience is good.
Yeah. I'm working it, man. I'm working it. I'm trying.
Now it's like layering your offense up and just spend drive gates so much. Yeah, turn on your Discord stream so I can watch that instead of the YouTube stream.
It's gonna be in 30 FPS. I can't.
Oh, I don't care.
I don't have.
I just need to see the situation. I don't need to have like 60 or 120. It doesn't make a difference to me.
It's on.
I just need to be able to see the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm here to be the voice that tells you, yo, dog, calm down.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
You'd be surprised. I tell that some friends will just like still do stuff anyway, but I do this. I do the same thing to myself when I'm playing. I'll tell myself physically to calm down.
Yeah.
To like that's his turn. Just let him have his turn, and see if I can beat it. You'll get better that way because you'll learn to like react and look for things and start beating their aggression towards you.
Yeah, I see it now. Like I'm starting to. It's like I just needed an outside source to
you just see something and like roll up the newspaper and go no.
Just that and convey what I think sometimes. You know, like if I think this, what if I'm right? But usually, you know, I'm wrong. But if I do think it's right, then I feel like I'm a lot safer. I'm not a Bison. I'm me. My bad.
Oh yeah, that happened to me too. So many Bisons on the way to Master, man. It was all Bison's Akumas for me.
Oh god. I think Bison beat the living hell out of Akuma. Like that first weekend.
I think Akuma is a more well-rounded character.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just a little off on your timing.
Oh god, I hate that cross up.
Oh no,
get used to that.
He was off on his timing. I don't know. Okay, you're red.
I'm trying to get my gauge out so he can end me. It's pretty smart. That guy's not an idiot. Well, at least I'll be out of the corner. In 2 seconds, I'm alive.
No, but he'll drive right for the shit. Yeah. He's on point. This is also he wins Master if he wins this, so he's trying hard.
Gotcha.
He's on his rank up.
I let so many people
You
do
can
that.
use that psychology on people.
Yeah.
You can also do the double psychology and lose, so he gets Master, rematch, and we get more points.
I thought people did that.
That's the true Yomi. I've done that before.
Oh my god, that's nightmare fuel. You know what I mean?
Nice. Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, you're good. Block. No. Plus.
Hate that.
Look for jumps. Just chill and look for jumps. There you go. Boom. That wasn't too bad of a gamble. I could have level 3'd you, but you still would have survived.
Yeah. I gotta think
You're
about
good.
stuff like that too. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you're good. Like, focus on the couple of things. And just block the rest of the time.
Yeah.
That's probably punishable, but we'll work on that. Good defense.
Oh, I thought I could clip him.
No, you're punishable if you... I'll show you something in training mode in a few.
Oh wow.
Oh, man, too risky. Yeah, too slow.
Yeah, you're right.
It was a good idea in sense, but it was not the right move at the right spacing and timing.
Oh,
You can't anti-air with it. It's got pretty active and it's pretty like fat when it goes forward, but you have to land on top of it, and it's too slow. It doesn't go as far as you think.
I've fought this guy before. Impossible. Sorry, ADHD.
Oh, no, you're good.
Whoop. Nice. I knew I was gonna press the button.
Like the pressure. Now back up. Yeah, now back off. He's swinging. He doesn't like the fact that you did that to him.
Oh, I'm dumb.
And that's too risky. Yeah, that's fine. See if he has a punish. Yeah, he does.
You gotta get punished. Ooh, damn, a nasty punish. I might be dead. I think I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
That was a good punish.
Is that down, back punch, or what is that? Because I mixed that up. all the
Double
time.
quarter circle back kick is Psycho Punisher. You can do it off of EX Bomb, is the easiest way to get it. You can get it off of other things too, but the EX Bomb is probably the more consistent one. There's a gimmicky way of using it in the corner too. I've done it a few times, but it's not really smart. It's kind of funny. Because you can cross up with it, but people at this point know how to deal with it, so... You block. You gotta blow himself up. Nice.
I tried to follow it up.
You see how you get to attack him without even doing anything?
It's messed up.
It's great. Good jump forward.
That was
Oh,
bad.
that's your... Yeah. It's considered a bad hit confirmed. Oh, punish. Yeah, probably needed a bigger one than that, but that's fine. No, why? Okay.
Right.
Got lucky. Like, really lucky.
Oh, damn it! I did scissor
That
kicks
happens.
right
Sometimes you space and only get one jab, so it's best just to press one jab and look for the counter hit and react to it instead of pressing two. But I've made that mistake myself a ton of times.
tried to
The
do
level
the scissor
2 was
kick,
way too like you're like that was like you got cracked under the pressure basically.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, don't
I
let yourself
totally
crack
did.
and do drastic things that your opponent's looking for, and you're just giving yourself. You could have taken that match back very easily. You didn't make one mistake. You could take the whole thing back. It's just you kind of like just wanted it to end, but unfortunately,
Yep.
you
It's
did
gotta go
get
on.
it to end quicker. It's just
Yeah.
not in the way you wanted. That's the problem. You gotta like you gotta like restrain yourself.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's
it
hard.
is,
It's
definitely.
really hard.
Yeah.
But you start thinking about it, you'll start getting better.
It's
at
the
it.
hardest thing I'm dealing with. I feel like. Right
Oh, it
now.
really is. It really is hard. I'm not gonna lie. You don't realize you're doing it either. That's the scary thing. But if somebody else telling you, it helps.
Exactly. That's what I've needed so much of. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I should be working harder or working not so hard, and I've been thinking about it all wrong.
You're working too hard.
Yeah.
You're working too hard, and you're not working like smart. That's the thing. You work smarter, not harder. That's fine. Just yeah. That was not a bad attempt. But now you're walking forward, and he's getting near the corner, and he's getting antsy. Punish. We need to work on you getting comfortable with not using drive rush to punish that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it right now.
Fine. No, yeah, stop.
Too far away.
You're doing too big of options. Nice. Good reaction to that. You also neutral jump it, punish it. It's hard to grab. I always grab that stupid command grab. I use that on people a lot too. You have a life deficit, so you just need to chill. You don't. Oh, that's okay. You're safe.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a dummy for doing that.
You have
Big
lots
old
of time.
dummy.
But that timer, it says 99 seconds, is more than 99 seconds. 1 second's like, and that thing is like 2 actual seconds. Okay. So we know this Akuma likes to use that, yeah.
Ah, fuck. I mashed that really bad.
It happens. Things are not looking for it. You're kind of just panic reacting to it happening. You should look for it. He's been using it a lot. There you go, see? You see how when you walk back to that little bit of a range, he likes to hit that button? Use that against him. Walk forward and crouch block, and then walk back and crouch block. A bit more. It's fine.
Dead.
Happens. Good clip. Combo level 3. Akumas, so many Akumas murder themselves with that heavy kick button. It's a really good button, but it has a huge flaw.
Yeah.
You crouch under it, you can literally punish Akuma's heavy kick by crouching under it with his own heavy kick. That's how much like time, if you are on point, you can punish it with. Nice. Oh, good. Back throw, perfect. You're minus. You just gotta crouch block after that. Nice. Good frame trap. Nice.
Jesus.
Good check. Check with the crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
So, simplified game plan, right? Oh, wait a second. Okay, while you just block. If he heavy kicks you, you should just do crouching medium punch into OD scissors. Nice. He's not gonna
going
be
on a
dying
rail,
scale, but still not bad.
I love how
now,
he says yeehaw.
Just wait and chill. You might. Oh, okay, that works also. But
I got so excited doing it.
You're fine. That's fine. This won't kill. You're fine. It's just drive gauge. I can't see it because of the movie. Oh, he's burnout. So like, just chill. Let him. Okay, that's fine. Just chill. Play reactive. Nah. Yep. For jumps. Okay, we
Fuck, I got
that
lucky.
works. You could have animated him like 2 or 3 different times if you just looked for jumps and won. That's the thing. You made it like way riskier.
Yeah, I did.
Like, again,
I made it
you're
action
like, I gotta
packed.
kill him. He's almost dead. He's in. I mean, the Psycho Crusher's not a bad idea, but he's gonna be jumping around and trying to make things chaotic to get like that last hit on you to kill you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
So-
speed up the process, and I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, no, you don't. This is a game where you really want to make. You get relish the idea that you're making your opponent sweat when they're at advantage sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you make your opponent sweat. You make them second guess everything they do.
Yeah, that's exactly how they get me every single time.
It's because you're just like, you just want to end it too quickly.
Yeah.
And you, that you have to like, you're staying the hand, man. Like,
Yeah.
you'll get it. You're understanding it. It's just getting your body and your mind to like,
Yeah. Agree with
calm.
me. Yeah.
And that's why a lot of times it's better to just like, don't worry about winning or losing. Set like, one thing you can do is set goals, like micro goals in your matches.
Yeah.
So like, if you like try to go for a medium punch target combo into light scissors the next match, that's your goal. If you get that, you win. Doesn't matter if you won or lost the match. You win. If
I've
you
read
get
that before. I've actually read that.
Yeah,
before.
I have. I'm trying to get better at doing that myself.
Yeah.
Because it's a really good idea, and it's very satisfying because you be like. Because you'll do it like 3 or 4 times with somebody in a round, and you could tell they're getting mad.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're just like, "What's he doing?" He's just every time I jump at him, he just does that.
Yep.
And then they get mad
Exactly
and
the
start
same way
jumping
you
more, 'cause
feel.
they're like, I'm going to show him. I'm going to jump more, and you're like, yeah.
When you're on the other end, yeah, it's like that's the way you felt. So think about that.
Like, and then it's just training. You're just training that ability so that when it happens in the future, you're so used to doing it, you just do it without even thinking. And you're picking a strong option, you know?
Oh, Creamy
Keep going.
asks, why don't you use heavy scissors sometimes?
So you can use it, it's just you have to use it from farther away because it's got more range.
Yeah.
You don't want scissor, you have to space it from further away.
I usually,
It's
that's when I
-4,
do
but-
it, is I get a wild hair in my ass, you know, and I want to do like scissor kicks from halfway across the screen. I'll use the heavy one because I know it's going to reach. I don't know how like safe it is exactly, but I'm going to do it because
So the
crazy.
scissor kicks, if spaced, are safe. That doesn't mean that
Yeah.
it's your turn to necessarily press a button. What happens is if you space it absolutely perfectly, your opponent will try to press on it to punish it. It will whiff, and you can whiff punish them, but you have to see their button come out first.
yeah.
So that's why you scissor kick, and then you block and look and see if they press like a jab or something, and then you press like a crouching medium punch to see if you can
Whiff
whiff punish.
punish 'em. Yep.
There's only a couple of very specific spaces that'll work, so it's more of like, you kind of think you got it, just go for it. What you definitely don't want to do is like mash something really slow afterwards because opponents know it's minus.
Yeah.
Now, on the flip side, you're fighting Bison, right? If your Bison, if your opponent's playing Bison and they're lazy and they're like not hit confirming their jabs and stuff, and they're just doing like jab, jab, light scissor kick, you can press like standing light kick and then just, it'll punish counter. Most ranges where you press buttons into it are going to be punishable because they're not hit confirming it. Yeah. So I would recommend if your opponent's doing like jab, jab, scissor kick, jab, jab, scissor kick, and then you're blocking all of it, right after the scissor kick, try pressing standing light kick, or you could try crouching light punch.
Light kick on a light punch. I don't know if it works on Bison that well though, because his punch is so far extended.
No. It's better than you think. Hold on.
But you can get like a light standing kick into whatever you want.
So I'm gonna pop because I have internet back.
Yeah.
Are you cool with going in trading mode for a minute with me?
Yeah, I need to use the restroom.
Go for it. No problem. I got a drink still. Not connected. There it goes. Maybe. What's going on? Just there we go. Wow. Custom room. Create room. Room.
Okay, I'm back.
Your stream probably hears me like mumbling to myself.
Hey, it can't be no worse than the crazy shit.
It's like, look at me, I'm the streamer now.
Pull the lever, Kronk. It's like what? Movie quotes coming out of nowhere.
Spectrals. Search. Go.
Start
Invite
down
is sent.
Disney songs.
Because one of the very first things I learned in the mirror match was how to punish scissor kicks being spammed.
Yeah.
Because you can turn that, because a lot of people are just lazy with it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that the standing light kick after
but you can also do crouching light punch.
It's got to be
You're pretty
spaced.
safe as long as you don't spam it too many. Don't like press it too much.
It has to be spaced.
Oh, not here. Let's go back and go down to here. Let me. It's so weird how you have to like hit this and hit leave battle slot and then go down.
Oh, it's
there we go. You think there'd be like a back button, but there isn't.
Right. And on top of that, you got a stick, and that's foreign to you. You play with controller, stick?
I play with hitbox.
Hitbox, nice.
Yeah,
I hear that's a really good way to go.
I'm a lever. Well, I mean, like I started with pad, I play stick, and then I went to hit, and then I like went back to pad, and then I went to hitbox, just because I play charge characters quite a bit, so I like it's easier. I do use the forbidden down and up is up SOCD, which I feel, in all honesty, doesn't really make that big of a difference. But like, whatever, Capcom can make whatever rules they want to their game. The amount of you save like 2 frames, yeah, I guess it makes your flash kick ever so slightly more efficient. But you know, pad could do the same thing technically.
Well, as long as it doesn't like, I mean, if it's just giving you a better flash kick, that doesn't really sound that insane.
Yeah, it just makes the charge inputs a little easier. It allows you to hold down.
That's not going to win you the game.
To, like, it really doesn't like. It's not a big deal.
I don't feel like it's going to win you the game.
To make up for it, certain inputs are harder. Dhalsim, I feel, is actually harder on hitbox. Because of all of like the forwards into half circles and like back move, like back moves into forward half circles you have to do with him are very awkward on hitbox.
Just arthritis forming in your very
I call it. I'm like it's like yeah, it literally is arthritis generator. All right, so crouch block.
Yes, sir.
So let me do this. Right on that scissor kick, press standing light kick or crouching light punch. You gotta do it faster. There you go. So a lot of people do that kind of stuff, and you're literally just going to press crouching light punch or standing light kick and just buffer the scissor kick because it's going to work. And then now they're in that situation.
Wait, do you think I could get a... Think I could get that?
Okay, so the easiest way... Let me do this again. For some reason, it turned the frame data off. It always does that.
It does that for me, too.
Frame meter. Cool. So you look at the frames. So the idea is that if you set your dummy to not press anything on wake up or on hit, you can see what your advantage is. So if you hit with scissor kicks, you are +2. So +2 means that you can throw and it will beat a jab. You can jab, it'll beat a jab. And you can also press crouch any 5-frame button and it will beat a jab. As long as you time it right.
Yep.
So you were actually, and I watched you do it. I've seen you do this.
Yeah, I understand that.
And that's correct. And you can't get light kick after that then. You can probably get crouch standing punch. Don't block for a second. Let me just try this. No, hold on. Not bad. Like that. I keep doing it too fast. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
it doesn't reach.
I don't know why my hands do that.
So you need to 2-hit confirm this into like this again, or if you really want to go for it, you can do light bomb. Light bomb is a little annoying in that if you do too many jabs, it won't connect.
Yeah.
And
same
that
with
can kill
medium
you.
punches.
Yeah. Well, if you do mediums and you're like really uncertain, actually, EX will always connect though.
Yeah. It comes.
The
out
OD
the
will always
fastest,
connect.
right?
So if you're ever, it's also I think got a little more range.
Yeah.
This is 13 frame startup. It's 14. It's the range more than it is the speed, I think, or maybe the speed of the first hit's faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is one of those things that like you definitely want to hit Bison stuff unless they have if they have a bomb on them, you could do almost anything because it's just going to be plus. And they're gonna have to spend 2 drive gauge to get you off of them safely. Which is a really nice thing. Also, this move.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that move now. I was so afraid to do it. It's insane.
And remember, like, what I want you to do is, I'm gonna jump in with a heavy kick, right? And I want you to mash jab after the heavy kick. You block the jump heavy kick, okay?
Okay.
Break trap also. So they can't mash on it. If they block it, you're plus again. And then you can do this, or you could technically throw after this on block. It's just they can technically jab out of it.
Yeah.
So it's a risk, but they have the threat of like, and that's why you see like you'll see in some matches, crouch block for a second. You'll see the Bison's doing this, right? And it's like it's a guessing game of like. What I like to do a lot of times is do this twice and then immediately jab.
Okay, do that. And I'll jab right at the same time.
But don't make that the first thing you show. You should always show the frame trap first to an opponent, especially if you haven't played them before, because you need to establish what they do. You do something like keep block, just keep blocking. I'm gonna jump in. I mean, like, yeah, I'm about to jump in. So like you do like this. This should always be this is the I present to you this option, and your opponent goes. Now, when you do that jab, you pay attention to what they do. Right? And you make a little mental note where you're like, oh, he blocked. Cool. Next time you get it,
Whoops, sorry.
You do that.
Yep.
Now you're like,
option B.
Here are 2 options I give you to have to think about now.
Yeah.
And they're like, shit.
Oh, fuck.
then at this point is where you make a decision on how you want to try and because you have to see what they do. If they have mash every time, easy combos.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, the link from this counter hit into this is a little tricky, but like you can work on it. You can get better at that. Like I'm getting better at it. I'm working on it. I just focus on it. Sometimes I'm just doing this stuff just so I can get like these combo. Like I didn't combo, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So then of course you have throw, and then if your opponent is really just like they're just super respecting it at this point because they're just scared of the throw, they're scared of the jabs, then you could start. You can start doing like. I would say after 2 of them, do a jab.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people, I get 2 of them off, and at that point they're like, that motherfucker.
And then they just mash like hell, right?
Then they mash, and then you just frame trap them. Like, you have to, like, play this mind game. It is a risk, though. If they're the kind of player that likes to OD reversal, then a lot, like they're reversaling everything you do, then you're gonna, like, do a jump in, do a single jab, and just block. But you have to discipline yourself. 1 jab. Because what's happening is they're seeing this, they're expecting this, and they're mashing DP. But when you do this into this, there's no gap.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if you block that first jab and then block and they're mashing DP the entire time to get it to come out?
It's gonna
come out.
They're gonna get punished.
It's going to come out and you're just going to be blocking it.
Yep.
So do you see how like now every single time you get a jump in with a jump heavy kick, now it's a little different. Heavy punch higher up, it won't necessarily, so it's only +5. There's a gap that they can mash on there for this.
Okay.
So you want to use it off of your kick. Off your kick, no matter what, it'll always frame trap. So you want to get in the habit of when you're doing your jump kicks, doing this button. You see how like that's a counter hit and it links into this.
Yep.
So you can like look for the counter hit.
And just one button press and I'm eating all that damage.
Yeah, and you do OD scissors if you just get the hit confirm. You get the hit confirm for the counter hit on this, hit confirm this, and when you know this is hitting, you start buffer that in, and then you're doing over 30%. Now you can also end OD scissor kicks in Psycho Crusher for the most damage. You want to do medium or light. Don't do heavy; it's not fast enough.
Okay.
Or you can do. Let me show you this also. That also works as an extension. Can I reset? No, you can't.
That's awesome.
So I'll show you this because a lot of people go like, so Akuma has a similar thing where a lot of people like to do like this into this, right? You also do about this, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd never do it, but yeah. Is that
this
really
is
good?
so this is actually a natural frame trap. So block the medium punch and mash crouching jab. All right. Oh, let me do that again. It links into crouching light punch.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, your 4 frames.
And then that's another scissor kick. I'm sorry.
Or light bomb if you're like. It's a little bit. No, I'm hitting the wrong thing. You do scissor kick. You can also do. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button.
Shit. I was trying to.
And also, the nice thing about the low is it's safe. So like, if I do the low, just block it in the mash jab. Oh, mash jab after the low.
Yeah.
I forget that you have to cancel this really early to get it out, so I keep delaying it too much. It's -3, so it's totally safe. Now they could like micro walk throw you, which can happen. So you can delay tech, and that's where delay tech can be useful. But if they start catching you delay teching, they could also like micro walk back, like micro shimmy and stuff
shimmy,
like that. But that's you're not going to see that stuff at the level we're fighting, at the level either of us are fighting at usually. Like.
Not
go for the simple
consistently.
stuff.
Yeah, I've seen like other masters come through or pros and do it to me, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean you'll see it at high level matches because like everybody knows all the shit already, and so they're like they have to like start really getting creative because everybody's respecting their stuff to a point, you know, and they're delay teching and they're really on point with it. They're even delaying their delay techs. Like it gets crazy.
Yeah,
I'm watching F Champ Ryan talk about how like as the higher and higher players are delaying their techs even more now because they're delaying their strike throws even more now. You know, it's like a big mind game. It's really cool. So like, I'll show you that. So when you go into there's a bunch of different ways you can really look at it. Okay, so if you do OD scissors, that'll do like pretty much the most damage. Put them right next to you. A good corner carry. It's a little harder to execute because you have to during the OD scissors hit. You need to be willing to charge. So you have to be like ready to do that. You have to commit to it. Otherwise, you can do this into level 3 or any super. Heavy punch is super cancelable. So if you want to cash out a super for big boy damage, you can do that. And it's easy to do. You just hit the heavy punch right at the end of the OD, and then you just start putting in the super right after you hit the heavy punch. Like you don't have to like it'll auto time pretty much.
Yeah.
Then if you want the best Oki, we already know this one.
Yeah.
Heavy bomb.
Yep. A godsend.
You can drive rush, meaty throw, drive rush. So I watched you do it, and I was like, yes, he fucking did it. Awesome. He's doing it. He's taking it today. So, but they all parry it, right? Because they know that you could parry it. So you can also meaty throw them with it. And it's going to be a punish counter throw, which means the damage is going to be higher. So if you see them parrying that, and you put that in your mind, they parry the setup. Next time, meaty throw them.
All right.
You know, because you want to try to get the same situation. You want to try and present the same situation to them so that they lazily go, he's just going to overhead you, and then you throw him, and he's like, damn, he was paying attention.
Yeah. You got to remember the last like thing you did in that situation when you're in
Yeah,
a match.
and you're not
that's
gonna have
where
to
the
happen
hard
every
part-
match.
Oh, yeah,
If
no.
you just happen to find the same situation, you kind of want to make a little mental note. Like it's not gonna happen all the time. It takes time to start thinking because you have a lot of things to think about. But there are little things you can like do to like you take little notes of like, oh, that's how he answers my question. He likes to parry and wake up when I drive rush at him. You can start drive rushing, throwing more.
Yeah.
And then now they're gonna be a little antsy. Maybe they'll mash. Good, because I'll do this. You know.
Yeah.
And then of course, if you want to get damage and Oki with a bomb, it costs more meter. That's always light bomb.
Yeah.
So you drive rush, medium punch, overhead target combo, and that will bounce them up, and you can connect light bomb. And that's so like there's like a whole bunch of options on. That's why OE Scissors is really good.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like, and keep in mind, if you're really good at like getting a punish counter hit reaction, you can do stuff like this. But one hit confirms into that's a little scary
Yeah, it's tough.
because like it's not safe. That's the reason why. So, and then you need a good punish. You need a good consistent punish. So I recommend using your head. I think the easier one is the heavy kick. So raw heavy kick.
Yeah.
So do level 1 on me. Just keep it real simple. 33% there. Like that's one option. I would do if you want to do a little bit more optimal. It's a little trickier. Do level 1 again. And then you do whatever.
Yeah.
You can now, if the spacing is weird, you can do heavy kick, punish counter, dash, crouching heavy punch. I find the timing to be a little tricky, and because the crouching heavy punch can whiff. This move, by the way, I was using it as my punish button in the beginning because other characters do it, and I had a habit of it.
Yeah.
The horizontal range on this thing sucks. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's not very much.
I have like lost so many punishes trying to do this. This is more consistent, and you can also just micro walk. So like,
With
so I'm gonna
anti-air?
do level 1.
This is a better anti-air?
No, this is a good punish button.
okay, I was fixing to
This
say
is a
that.
good like punish button.
Okay.
Because it does high damage. It does 900 damage on its own.
Yeah.
It causes a crumple on punish counter, and if you're blocking a super or a DP that's at least minus 13. It's going to punish counter them, and you're going to get a crumple, which gives you time to walk forward a little bit and press crouching heavy punch to get the most damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if you're really unconfident, like about the timing and stuff, you can also always do heavy kick into crouching medium. That actually combos, by the way. Like you can do this into this, you know,
Wow.
and get like nice damage and stuff. But some things are not going to be minus 13, or we're going to be minus 14, 15, and this is going to be tight, and you're going to be like a little unconfident. So this is not a bad button to punish with also, because on punish counter, it combos into itself. So you can literally press it twice, and then confirm that into crouching. So you get 3 hits to confirm into something. Gives your brain a break to like, no. And the punish counter link of it into itself is usually pretty easy to like get. It's not that hard of a punish counter to do it. It's less damage. It's not as optimal. But like, if you crouch under an Akuma kick, if you're really like caught off guard, but you want to punish, this is a great button. This is a fantastic button because it punish counters into itself, and in most ranges it will work. And then it combos, of course, into OD Scissors. Because the problem is that you do a lot of like that, and the problem is you're spending 3 bars. So if I do like that's 1900 damage. But if I did, let's say I got a punish counter and it comboed into itself, do like level 1.
Whoops.
I'm like 30%. Like it's more than it's like double.
You can also do this one, right? That crumples.
You can do that also. I don't remember do it. Go ahead and do it. That doesn't crumple, it lifts.
Oh, I thought it crumpled. My bad.
No, this crumples. Neutral heavy kick. That's why. Now you can. Oh, there's also another one you can do, but it's harder to time. So do level 1 again.
Yeah. I love that.
I missed the link. I do, but the problem is it's slow.
Yeah.
So like it's actually I don't think it's actually even any more optimal than just doing this, which is easier to do. And then you get the crumple, which gives you a little time to walk forward and crouching heavy punch and confirm that. So what we're gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go ahead and crouch block. I'm gonna level 1. What side do you have the easiest time on to begin with?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Nope.
See, I did the thing again.
See, yeah, it's because, and this is why you lab these things, so that you get more comfortable. Perfect. And yeah.
I went a little too far there. But
No, you didn't. Like, you have level 3, but those are the times you really, like, it's not bad to cash out your super.
I did a level.
You know?
I did the light bomb. I probably should have done like a better bomb than that. Maybe could have done heavy, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, I could have done.
I mean,
heavy.
like, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, if you're trying to go for Oki, you want. So, like, the idea is that if you want Oki, do heavy bomb. You get the best knockdown. Like, let me show you. Watch the frame counter. Don't press anything on your wake up. Light bomb, 24 frames advantage, right?
Yeah.
That finished. Medium, 23. So it's actually a little less.
What sense does this make?
Heavy. So like the more frames advantage you have on their knockdown, the more things you can get away with. Like you can drive rush certain things. Like for example, meet me back mid screen. If I do, so I'm gonna do a basic combo into light bomb, and I'm gonna drive rush into back heavy kick. Okay. I want you to. I think it loses to mash jab on wake up. Let's find out. Yeah. Loses to mash jab on wake up.
Is that the heavy one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's back heavy kick. Because you want to drive rush because it's really plus, right?
Yeah.
That gives you more options.
I think if you do the kick, if you do just the regular heavy kick, you'll get it.
It's slower, so maybe not.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it won't.
Yeah, see, actually I did that too soon. It's too fast. The time, but you can see how like the timings are different.
I think it's because the hitbox it'll hit like a little better. I don't know. I'm
actually, sure. I think it actually whiffed because it came out too early. So I probably have to do some kind of delay, which means I have to manually time it, or I have to do some kind of like other button. Okay. You know what it is?
Whoops.
Oh, maybe not. No, that's good. No.
I
That's
tried to
good.
jab.
That's, no, that's what I want you to do. We're testing things. You're not the dummy. It's like, yeah, maybe I'm doing it too early or too late. Hold on. Yeah, no, it doesn't work either. So like, this is too early and this is too late. Okay. So we have to. It's by design. Like when people make a game, they don't just like randomly make this up. They design it this way.
Oh yeah, totally.
Medium punch might be good. It kind of depends. The light bomb Oki, but as you can see, the light bomb Oki is not as good. Yeah. Like for drive rushing, it's because it comes off a light. This is easier to confirm, obviously. Like if you get the right jabs. Normally, you want to set up a situation where you're closer with the light bomb because I believe you can do a dash. So it might be like something like this, like something like this, or maybe you dash and hit back medium kick. Like. There's probably a different setup. I'm actually, the light bomb setups, I don't know very well. That's something on my list to lab. I haven't done it yet. Mostly I know that medium bomb will always work with this. That will always work if they mash. It loses to perfect parry because people, it's kind of, some people say it's kind of easy to perfect parry because it's kind of auto time. Mm-hmm. So you get like this into this, and then you drive rush immediately and go into this. It's going to, if they press a button, they're going to get hit.
Yeah.
Unless they OD reversal, and you can bait OD reversals with it. So if you do this and do that, it'll work. You saw it block your jab, and most DPs are like 5 to 7 frames, so it would be a 5-frame option because you just mashed a 5-frame option.
Yeah.
But you have to do it really fast. I was practicing it to like, I wanted like a drive rush button and a drive rush DP bait. So I was like labbing that. And so it's like you want to like set like a DP character like a Ken or a Jury or an Akuma to do like wake up OD off of your, and then like do drive rush jab and block immediately. Like hold block while the jab's coming out. And you can get the timing down and you can bait a DP with it because they're going to think you're going to do this. And then you can punish. But the timing's pretty hard. A lot of times I try to go for it, I've mistimed it. But it is real.
Yeah.
It's just the time.
Okay. Yeah.
So like, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, I kind of went off on a whole other thing.
It's okay. It's okay.
But
I do it all the time.
But the main thing was like if you're playing another Bison and they're just like
Yeah.
and you block the scissors kick.
How many people have I done that to though?
No, it works.
You know what I
just keep
mean?
mashing.
It ain't gonna work when we get up to masters.
They've also done it back to you, where like they've blocked the scissors kick and punished you. So like you need to watch the Bison player. If they're doing if they like this route of like doing this to you a lot, they're gonna get lazy. They're going to at some point do this, and you can punish. Yeah, and then you just buffer the scissors kick. Yeah, and that's free like okie damage. Everything.
Do it again? I want to check something. Oops, I was too late there. Okay,
that
so
will work, and that will work, but you have to consider the risk a little bit. You really need to hit that kick and buff. So, like, to get good at that, what you have to do is you have to hit the kick, buffer the quarter circle, and only press the OD buttons to confirm it if you see the punish counter. So it's because if you don't get the hit, because there's an off chance you mistime your jab, because it is tight. You're doing a 4 frame on a -5 punish. You have a little room for. You don't have a lot of room for air.
Yeah.
So if they block it and you're just buffering it early, you could die. I'd still say go for it. Just don't sweat it because you'll get better by going for it.
Yeah.
But it's better probably. So what you could do to make it easier, do it to me.
Oops.
There you go.
I hate that.
Go ahead, do it again.
Jeez. So bad at that.
No, you're good. Just do 2 jabs.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, I was gonna say you may be able to punish, counter, hit, confirm this into the medium punch, and then you have 2 hits to confirm it. But yeah, you really have to do a 1-hit confirm off the light. That's hard. You can do it, and it is possible to get good at it. You do almost 20%.
I feel safer with the knee. It feels like I don't know why.
The knee's better because it's got the most range. To be honest, this is actually less range than this. The knee is better.
Fist is faster, but yeah.
I didn't get used to using it. It's funny because they're both the same speed, but the knee's got more range. So the knee is more consistent.
Are they
and
total
because
15
remember,
frames?
Huh?
They're both 15 frames?
They're both 4 frame startup.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
See on the top of the screen, on the top of the meter.
Yeah.
This is 5. This is 4. And then this is 4. It's weird because a lot of characters don't have a 4 frame standing light. It's Blanca. Aki now does. That's a buff she got. Who else? It's mostly like Aki, Bison, and Blanca. Blanca's fast button is a standing light kick. Oh, you always see them do like the little weird little kick into lightning all the time.
Yeah, the little tootsie pop.
Yeah, the little tootsie poke, little footsie poke. Yeah.
Look at my manicure. Look at my
Soul
pedicure.
Bad Guy 5K. Without the extra. This is Order Souls fucking 5K. Anyway, but yeah, but you get good at that. So like your opponent, because your opponent, you'll be surprised if you're looking for this. You'll be surprised how many times you just go, oh, he did jabs. Just do that. Just swing that sometimes. You might be surprised. It's. And then I would recommend just doing. I recommend the light scissors only because like it's safe, a little bit safer. The punish is not the worst punish you get for screwing it up is the same thing you just did to him.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Of course, if you really want to get optimal, do it to me again.
Oh my god.
You can also drive rush into medium punch. Or crouching medium.
Do it again.
You know?
Wait. I gotta try not to charge. It's driving me
You're
nuts.
fine. That was too far away because you did 2.
Okay, yeah, 2.
%, and like I mean, but look how expensive that is, though. It's really expensive. So that's why it's like. So the idea is that if your opponent is like 30% health left,
yeah,
and you're paying attention enough to like keep all that in mind, you have your level 3, you've got a full drive gauge, you can end the match from that. Yeah, because you could like so you really like it's a big expensive because like you're doing like do it again. I'm gonna see how much it costs to like. How much damage are we doing off of this?
I mean, you
gotta be
still
over 30.
got growing meter too, so you can at least block and parry.
That's so if they're at 40% and they commit to something lazy like that, and you have those resources, you can just end the match immediately.
Like
now, you know, you could just end it. But that type of mindfulness is going to take time to develop. It's not easy. But it is something that like you're like it's like getting that hit and just kind of knowing this. You have to kind of know the situation already, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna block, look for him to do something unsafe, and I have everything lined up to just kill him if he fucks up.
What's up, Necrov?
Yeah.
See you. Yeah.
So
I hear you.
But you can see how like that's what you should be using your drive rush cancels for, and then occasionally if you wanna like pressure them, you can like crouch block. So you can do stuff like that's gapless. I don't know if you knew that. So if your opponent likes to DP drive rush, like they see green and they DP, right? Because that's a very good way to actually deal with drive rush stuff like you're doing. Because a lot of it has gaps.
Yeah.
Drive rushing into a jab from a medium will always be gapless, or a heavy will always be gapless. But you want to block again after that, or you want to run strike throw because you're plus. Like, but you have to do it a little faster.
Yeah. What is it after the light punch? What's the frame? The plus frame?
So this is minus. Hold on, I'll just block for a second.
Like after you do the drive rush.
So it's minus. So standing jab is -2, so it'd be +2.
Okay.
Because you always had 4. On hit, it's +8, which means you can. So like if you drive, so if you get a hit, you can do like that in a medium punch.
Okay. Yeah.
And then of course that's like +4 because it's 0. This is 0. Remember, this is not a plus button, so when you press this, you can try to be cheeky and do like a crouching jab. It'll trade at worst. It'll trade. And you won't get anything off the trade. It's a neutral trade.
Yeah, because
there's javelin, your jab. Yeah, it's a neutral trade. There are trades that are good though. Like if you do, I think it's like press a jab after you see me drive rush. No. After you see me drive rush. No, you get blocked first though. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Maybe it is. Well, I know this works. I was figuring this out last night. Press a jab after you see the drive rush. I'm +17 on that trade.
Yeah, that's nuts. So you could probably just whisk in and get a nice little.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and do it again.
Okay.
Actually, I have frame traps. I think I mistimed it before. Even if it trades, I'm +17.
Yeah,
I mean, I can definitely like, yeah.
Yep.
There's some funny Akuma stuff I was labbing with trades off of like the heavy, you know, his Hashogeki thing with the flame punches. If you do like medium punch into heavy and they mash jab, you could take like 40% off a trade combo, and it's really funny. It's really funny. It's like not even that expensive to like get 30 or 40%. It's really stupid.
His freaking medium punch. Oh my god. You
just press medium punch into medium punch, and it's spacing traps. It's really weird because it has so much pushback, and it's spacing traps instead of frame trapping. Like it's such a weird button. You can't throw from it though, so it's just odd.
Yeah.
But you can like the idea is that you set your dummy to jab on block, and then you hit a button, drive rush it, and see what like frame traps them, and then how you get things from that. You play that every character. You figure it out. Generally, it's like crouching medium kicks, drive rush into mediums will frame trap. Which means it loses to them DPing you, but jabs are gapless, and of course, if they're mashing a DP, thinking they're going to get that out, you do one jab and block, and just see what happens. You're plus. What can they do to you? The worst thing they can do is walk forward and throw you.
Try that again, but now that I'm crouch blocking. Okay, so I couldn't get anything out there.
Well, yes, plus. I mean, I can frame trap you from that. Watch.
Yeah.
That trades for 8 frames. So jab again. Oh,
I mean, I want you to do the heavy kick, like the standing heavy kick, not the knee.
You mean
that one, yeah.
You mean this?
Yeah.
Okay.
The regular. Yeah, that one. There you go. Well, like.
This frame traps into that.
Oh, but if you do like, what did you do before? Was it the crouching medium kick?
I was doing like this into. I was doing this into this.
Oh no! Do the. Was there one where you did like just block? That you just did like that.
Yeah, that was off of this.
Okay, so
you can also do. I think you can do medium punch.
that.
Also, hold on. Mash jab after I press medium. After I drive rush. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that also works. That trades in your favor.
Yeah.
So medium punch, drive rush into this is. Let me.
Okay, it was medium punch. That's what I was thinking. Like,
oh, okay. I thought you were pressing jab.
I mean, I was just going by ear on like.
No, always press jab to test it, because if it works on a jab, it'll work on everything. Because you shouldn't be pressing slower buttons to try and check things like that. You really shouldn't press buttons at all unless you should just DP. But obviously, you're Bison, you have to do level 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, mash jab on this. I'm sorry. That works also, like. So the cool thing about this into back heavy kick, back heavy kick is that it frame traps, and now you're +10. So you can link this. You can link medium punch really easily because you got an extra 2 frames to do it. Like, so like you want to like drive rush this into this is like, it's like nobody's usually going to mash. Like, a lot of people the rank you're fighting at probably aren't going to mash on your drive rushes, like cancels, to be honest with you. They might every now and then to check you. They're probably, the smarter thing would be from the DP.
Yeah.
Because if they DP and you do jab, it won't come out.
Yeah.
And so they like this block and respect. They have to eat a strike throw, because obviously you could do like that.
When this first happened to me, I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, I don't understand this concept at all. And it took like another streamer, I think Redlined is his name. He told me to do like, you know, instead of like, you know, doing lights or like mediums into heavy. Oh no, I'm just saying that like when I was playing Cammy, this was happening to me. I would go into like a crouching heavy punch after a medium crouching kick into drive rush into heavy crouching punch. And like they would just blow me up with like a flash kick right in the middle of that, you know. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? You know, and the jabs make it gapless
sometimes. Because if the jab does hit them, the jab is going to be plus enough to get like don't press anything for a second.
Yeah.
On raw hit, it's +8 if you can link this. On a counter hit, that means you can link this. Now, ideally, like the best thing to do is to have like 2 strategies for your crouching medium drive rush. What's my gapless option to prevent getting DP'd, and what's my option that if it hits or if it's on block is both good, right?
Yeah.
On hit or block that's both good is legitimately just standing medium punch. So like crouching medium kick into this, if they hits them and +10, which is good because you can do this, and then heavy bomb. That gets you into your heavy bomb for better Oki, right? And you're probably gonna want to go more for Oki off of crouching medium kicks unless it's gonna kill. Let's have a combo stuff to kill them. Like you have level 3 and they're like half health or level under half health, and you know it'll kill. Because you want to kind of get them to that point first before you commit everything to killing them. But that's a lot to think about. Like strategically, you just go, what's my crouching medium punch like? What's my crouching medium kick like? What do I do? Well, I'll do this. It's on hit. I can do this, but I probably wouldn't spend the EX on that, to be honest, because now you're really close to burnout.
Yeah.
So probably just something like ideally, I'm trying to practice it myself, but this would be ideal because it's not terrible damage.
Yeah.
It's not good. Bomb's always less damage, but better Oki. But you get heavy bomb. So it means you can do this throw, you can do that overhead. You can, if they're in the corner, you can there's more setups, like you can do media overheads and stuff, I think, without having, you can also do frame kills. Are you familiar with what a frame kill is?
Just go ahead and tell me. Yeah.
So a frame kill is where you knock down your opponent and then you whiff something to help you auto time immediately.
Yeah, like to clear to make the space more manageable, like the space of time.
It just creates the timing. It's basically just math.
I know one with Akuma. Like you literally do like a light DP and then you crouch and do a light punch and then you grab them.
Like a popular one with Akuma in the corner is if you end in heavy tatsu, you whiff standing medium kick.
Yeah.
Ryu does a one where he does a throw, whiffs a standing jab, and then does a throw loop.
I did not know about the Akuma one. Like
there's a whole bunch of
heavy
them.
Tatsu, and you could medium kick, crouching medium kick.
I learned them a lot. I learned them a lot from watching players doing them because you'll be like, why did you whip that button? And it's like it's a frame kill.
That's another
so you auto time something
that I don't do enough of is watch better players.
And I wouldn't stress a ton about it right now. It's good to learn one or two every now, one or two, but those are like offensive like little optimizations and tweaks, because you do things like that to make them like antsy to press a button because they think it's like mistimed or they think you whiffed something for some reason.
Yeah, I need to
Like,
break these habits first.
Yeah, you got to break the habits of like this stuff.
Oh, come on.
It's bad. You go for one. If it
You're
hits,
right.
convert into something without using any more drive gauge. Convert into super. You know, like if you need to, if you need just like give your brain. Because the nice thing about these super anime, if you're just like, you know, I meant to do super, but I'm bad at doing double quarter circles on hitbox, like fast.
Yeah.
You know, like, you just don't want to like burn yourself out in one interaction unless it's going to kill, because now you're like at one bar, you're at this situation. If you start getting mashy and your opponent just jumps or does something random that gets you, you're going to get knocked down. Now you're in burnout, they're on top of you, it's going to suck. Like, you got to be really careful now, and now you're on the back burner. You might be put in the corner in burnout, and now you're going to lose possibly. Like, burnout in this game is the scariest thing I've ever experienced in a fighting game.
Really?
It's the exact opposite of like Strive, where it's like, oh, I got hit in the corner, oh, I get to get back to neutral.
The scariest thing to me back in the day was probably armor moves.
Armor, you like learn tactics to beat that though. There's not a lot, like when you're in burnout in the corner and your opponent has resources, there is not a lot of your option. If you have level 1, and or if you're a Dulcim and don't have level 2,
I get
you're
that,
like screwed.
Yeah,
You're literally screwed.
You're
so
absolutely
like,
right. It is pretty
yeah. So like I would say, so let's go back and we just learned, like, because you're gonna fight a lot of bisons. Let's be honest. You're gonna fight a ton of bisons. So look for that. Look, when we're doing this shit, don't mash. Just block. If he throws you, he throws you. If he really throws a lot, you could like backdash and punish his throw, or neutral jump and like now. Zangief stuff you were doing before, your friend was telling you about, like, if he headbutts, you can just jump forward.
Well,
don't jump forward. No, you don't want to. You don't jump forward. Jump neutral. Because, like, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do back heavy kick into throw. Now, that won't work on a normal throw because it recovers too fast. But Zangief's command grab has way more recovery. This will punish counter, which means that you have extra time to hit this.
Yeah.
Or hit like whatever you want, really. But honestly, if you jump with a heavy kick, you just do. If you're really uncertain, you can always just do this. You're like, well, you do this into this into this. It's not too bad of a link, and it's pretty reliable. And if you screw up, you're not unsafe. Or if you really want to go fancy, you get low enough, you can get this to link. Which is more optimal.
I think what he's talking about maybe is like the ability just to get out of the corner as quickly as possible. Oh yeah,
jumping forward is better. So if your opponent is there's a lot of play to this. So if your opponent's throw looping you, right?
It's not simple.
And you want to get out of the throw loop. What? It's not. Nothing is simple. It's a fighting game. It can never be simple. But forward jumping is better than neutral jumping. If you're going to try and jump out of the corner as you're guessing on there and doing a throw, right?
Yeah.
And the reason being is because jumping forward beats shimmy. Jumping forward makes it harder for them to anti-air you.
Yeah.
So go in the corner real quick. I'm going to see if I actually was on Labus today. I didn't get a chance to. I'm going to throw loop you, so I'm going to throw you, and then I'm going to throw loop you. And I want you to jump forward. Just hold up forward on your wake up, okay?
Okay.
I can still anti-air you.
There you go.
If you jump forward. But it's a little more awkward. And you're still out of the corner. That's the thing. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
What you need to look out for...
I'm trying to get you up. You're jumping. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm a...
I want to try.
I'll do it. Sorry. Go for it. Throw me. Yeah, I'll do it.
Sorry.
I'm gonna jump forward. No, you're good. Don't be
Maybe
sorry.
I should have took you to dinner first. That would have.
You're good. All right.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna hold forward.
All right, thank you. I didn't really, tell you I was gonna do it. Is what I mean.
I think you actually have to delay the crouching heavy punch a little bit after your throw whiffs. Yeah, but I'm out of the corner. Now, if I neutral jump, so go ahead and do it again. No, yeah, you commit to the crouching heavy punch.
Yeah. Okay.
See, and it wasn't a punish. I think you do it a little faster.
Yeah.
It's a little harder with Bison. I'm not gonna lie, because it's slow. It's slow.
It's tight. I have to mash it out. It feels like.
Yeah, well, you're committing to it. It's a little easier. The reason why it's easier with the Shoto because your light DP is 5 frames, and that's 10 frames for that button. So you would just the idea. So here's the thing: the reason why you commit to the anti-air if you're doing a throw loop is because if they jump, if you throw them, that's not going to come out. If they throw tech you, it's not going to come out. If they backdash, you're going to get punished anyway. No matter what. I mean, like you could commit to the, and if they're really screw up, maybe you'll get the crouching heavy punch by accident. You never know. Yeah. But like it's a committed choice you make because it's part of your throw loop strategy. It's how you get better at it.
Yeah. So when I go for the throw, and I go for the throw again, I immediately just go for crouch.
Yeah, you just immediately go for crouching heavy punch. The other option, if you really want, because I don't know if you have time to meet them in the air, try committing to jump forward medium punch as target combo. So. Yeah.
Oh, do the grab though.
Yeah, you have to do the throw with first though. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. So you're really going to use that strategy more.
How about this? Let's try it again. I fucked it up there.
I don't think you can. You have because the idea is you're committing to a throw loop.
Oh.
That kind of works. I think the crouching heavy punch is better.
It's kind of silly because you're going to land after them, and then.
Well, the idea is that you get a bigger reward off of this. That's why.
I think
so. The idea
lands
more
first
is if you sit around here, see how you're under the timer, maybe a little bit there.
Yeah.
You can like. So the idea is that you kind of sit maybe even a little more here if you're trying to go for this. When your opponent's here, put yourself in your opponent's like mindset. I can't reach you with anything. That's fast to check you here, right? I cannot hit you from here. No matter what. Maybe like this, but that's so freaking slow that you can just like, boom, you know? You can try to impact that also, correct. So what's your opponent's options to get out?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. No, hey, not a bad reaction. But you think less about that. Think about like, what's my opponent's options to get? Opponents are going to do things like this. Some of them are just going to go, I'm just going to jump forward.
Yeah.
You look for that. Perfect. He's back in the corner. You're positioned almost the same way. Now you kind of like you could just sit here and make them sweat.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to commit to something, and you just get to sit there and react. You don't have to go because your opponent is also thinking about that. They should be thinking about that. When they're in the corner here, they should be thinking about, are you gonna jump or DI at me?
Yeah. Exactly.
And they're going to be thinking this, and they're going to be thinking this.
That's something that I have a problem with, yeah. And
so the idea, but here's the thing, is that you're in a position where you don't have to go in and risk anything. Right. Your opponent has to come to you, and if they screw up and do something really bad, like they do this drive impact, you can drive impact that on reaction.
Sorry, hold on. Well,
and if he whiffs it and blocks, like maybe he can counter, but like that's a little riskier. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
But if they jump and you're really looking for a jump, like you're like, I'm gonna crouch block under the timer, and when they jump, you could do jumping medium punch target combo.
No.
Yeah, I mean, so
I'm trying to be
the
fancy,
trick to it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're good. No, that's what I want you to do. The idea is you actually have to delay the second hit slightly.
Okay.
Gotta delay the second hit a little bit more. It's literally like boom, boom.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Now, if you do that, you can get heavier scissor kicks. You can even get heavy scissor kick, and you can get even heavy psycho crusher.
Sweet.
So your timing is good. Like. You get level 1.
Yeah, and you could get level 2. Well,
you can get level 3. But
I don't think you can get level 2. Can you? Let's try it.
Level 2 is kind of weird because of the way it hits.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Okay, let's
what you want to do, you can even get heavy bomb. What you could do is you can get EX bomb into level 2.
Oops.
But yeah, see, but the thing is, you can't like react to the jump like without having some kind of focus towards it. That's the thing. Yeah. That's why jumping is so scary in this game.
I think this is doable.
No, it's because it has to hit on the ground. That's why. So, but what you can do is you can combo into that. So what you can do here, go in the corner, and then go ahead and jump. I'm way too early. I'm way too antsy. Right. I'm really bad at the timing. Let the bomb blow up. Here, I'll just do this. All right.
Just saw it again.
There we go. You have to do it on the third hit, that's why. I always forget the timing on it, because I don't use it very much.
God, that move's sexy.
It is really cool.
Is. So cool.
Oh, this is another fun thing. I'm overloading now, but
it's okay.
Fun little fact. If you're worried about DPs on their wake up, and you're like, let's say you get a sweep or something, and you're like, you can do this. If you do it with the, if you do like this into the heavy version, it'll make a lot of DPs whiff.
Oh, wow.
If you're really close to them, this will beat them waking up throw teching or trying to throw you or mash. A lot of times if you time it right, and it will make their DP whiff. They'll go to the left of you, and then you can walk forward and hit them with heavy kick and punish. So it is actually, and if they block the OD drop, you're plus like 5 or hold. Just stand block. Just keep walking back and just don't press it.
1 second. Okay, ready.
You are plus 5.
Yeah.
Now, you're also like, keep in mind, this is also this is always plus 5 also. Now, the plus 4. It can be plus 4 to like plus 5.
I think you can get the EX stomp plus 6. I think if it's spaced properly.
Yeah, if you time it and space it perfectly.
Yeah.
The point of this is that it's not enough frames to get this to be a true frame trap, so be careful with that.
Yeah,
there is an exception. That can be up to plus 7.
Ooh.
But you also have to delay really long, which gives them more time to anti-air. It's the reward versus the risk, you see. So like this really fast, but this also like, yeah, the stopping you can like time that like in different ways to screw with their timing. You can also just commit to doing this and then backing off.
Yeah.
However, your opponent can technically raw dry rush punish that. A lot of people don't know that yet. I think it's like only like a lot of people aren't checking that properly. So like I'm gonna do this. Look at that punish counter. That means it was punishable. Really punishable.
Yeah.
So like your opponent has to like you have to like mind game them. You know. Oh, you actually. Oh, there was something else This is just between you and me. It's a little secret, right?
Well, we're on stream.
I mean, well, no, I mean, like, you can be on stream. I'm joking. Just block for it. Just block, stand block.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Should do it again one more time.
Little mind game. I did it too early. If you time it just right, you can make it whiff, and it has lower recovery.
It messes with them. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can like do little traps with that and stuff. That's a little high level, but I want to do it to some people and just like screw with them and just see how it's just another layer. You know, it's not safe. It's just a layer. Yeah, you have to do it. You have to time it just right so it comes out, but it whiffs. I was like not stand blocking. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. It's a little silly. It's a little fake, but
like that.
And you can mash throw even faster though, because you can actually like you see how it's pretty quick. Like you have to be like, because they're thinking, oh crap, that's plus, and they're blocking, and then they're crouch blocking because
let me see the block again. I'm not gonna do it, but like 37 frames or more.
Well, you're quite minus. It's like well, the idea is I can bash on it like that. You know, if they're mashing, then it's not gonna. But this is for somebody who you've conditioned to respect the fault. Like they're not anti-airing it.
Yeah.
And they're conditioned to respect that, because if that hits, you see how plus that is when that hits.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's like you get a full combo. You do this, you do this. You get medium punch at least, and you might even be able to get crouching heavy punch.
That's why they didn't give him a fast fucking heavy right there.
That's why you got to recognize that, like, you do that sometimes.
He would have been broken. I mean, if he had like, you know,
back heavy kick works.
Oh, back heavy kick is that 11 frames?
10.
Oh my God, he's broken.
Yeah, you can get that to work on hit. Now if it counter hits, you get even more time.
Oh my God.
You know, but like it's one of those things but it is hard to judge, and it is one of those things you don't want to throw it out all the time because it can be anti-aired. You can start like screwing with Zangief by like doing this and then like going around Lariat like that.
Yeah.
And you make his Lariat whiff, and if his Lariat whiffs, you can do anything you want, dude. If you block, if you block Lariat, block the first hit or two, and then hit drive impact, it's guaranteed punish. Really, people don't do that enough.
You wrote that in the chat. I did that this morning.
I did. Yeah. It's guaranteed punish. And what happens is so I play Geef also. I play a lot of characters. if Geef is doing like his crouching like light kick into like standing medium, crouching light kick, crouching light punch into lariat, there are spaces where that combo, the lariat will not hit. It will actually not combo. It's really unfortunate for him. And when it happens, you need to keep blocking when he's hitting you. Sometimes, because sometimes he resets into command grab because he's Zangief.
Yeah.
But if you catch yourself blocking a lariat, your instinct is like block a hit and then like 1 or 2 hits and then immediately like DI.
DI, yeah.
It is the most consistent punish, and you need those punishes to kill him because you've got to whittle that health down. He's a scary guy, man.
Yeah. He's
anyway,
terrifying.
I think I've overloaded your brain enough.
Hey, thank
Let's
you
go
so
back
much,
to
man.
matches.
All right.
I'm gonna actually just close the game
Okay.
and watch your stream.
Well, actually, I kind of need to get to bed. It's 8:36. I'm gonna go to bed at like 9. So. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So, like,
I don't want to.
Oh no, you're good.
I want to keep playing.
So like, no, good. So just a takeaway, because there's a lot of information I threw at you. I told you I do that, but
yeah.
Big takeaways. The 2 things you should set as goals in your matches: stop drive rush canceling so much. If you're going to use drive rush, use it raw sometimes. Like if you're like, same goes with your slide kicks. Really don't tone those back. I noticed a habit already. When you throw tech somebody, you do that. You throw tech, you slide kick. Be really careful, because if somebody's instinct is to just throw tech and wait a second, they could just kill you off of that.
Me up, yeah.
Yeah.
I do
a lot of them you get away with it because their punishes aren't ready, because they're just not ready to punish you.
Yep.
But like as you get higher and higher leveling, because when you're going to hit master eventually, and you're going to start climbing, you're going to work on your MR and stuff if you want to. Because I don't do a lot of MR grind. I kind of need to, but like I'm lazy. I play too many favorite fighting games. Like I only take it to heart because when I played Dulcine, I had a moment where I realized that every time I threw tech, I did medium slide kicks. Every time. And it's because when you throw tech, it puts Dulcine in the ideal space for it to actually combo on hit.
Yeah, it's like bread and butter.
But it loses the DI immediately. I had a Ryu player DI me 4 times in a row in one match, and I was like getting mad. And I'm like, what, this stupid guy's
plus?
And then I realized it's my fault.
Is the crouching sweep? I mean, is the crouching medium kick?
Dulcine crouching medium slide can be plus, but it has to be spaced immaculately.
Well, like after a throw, like that's pretty immaculate, right?
Throw teching puts it in a spacing where I think it's safe on block, or very hard to punish on block.
Yeah.
But it also makes it so that if it hits a button, it makes me get back medium kick, I believe.
Yeah.
I have to lab it more. And I know it just puts me in one of those spaces where, like, a lot of times when people throw tech me and they're a Shoto, they tend to throw a fireball, so I tend to do medium slide kick, and it will go under the fireball, it will punish counter, and then it will link my back medium kick into combo. But it was a bad habit I had. Like, I don't even know how I got the habit. I didn't even realize I had it until I got DI'd 4 times in a row, got mad, and then I sat down and I fought for a minute. Like, why is he DIing there every time?
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm slide kicking there every time. I'm an idiot. I'm just doing it without thinking. I didn't even realize it was a habit.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, and that's how you discover things. But like having somebody tell you is way faster than you having to like figure it out. You're on your own, you know. Anyway, you have a good night.
You too,
it was
sir.
a pleasure.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you, sir. I appreciate all the knowledge. You have a good night.
Less drive rush canceling. Focus on your anti-air. There you go. Boom.
Thank you. I will work on that hard.
Happy 4th.
You too, buddy. God bless America.
Hell yeah.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was cool. That was dope, man. Okay. Well, you guys, I hope you had fun. I hope this was educational. It was for me. That's for sure. Very good guy, Wraith. Very good guy. I hope he comes back, tells me I'm doing more stuff wrong. Well, I hope he comes back and tells me I'm doing good stuff too, but you know, just in case, you know, you catch me sleeping, you know, or see me doing something. I really do appreciate that, Wraith. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm totally going to start working on that tomorrow. Until I can get it down, and I'm going to work on not drive rushing. I'm going to work on some combos that I'm going to do some drive rushes, but they're not going to be, you know, cancels all the time. I'm going to try to, you know, cut that back. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. I am really sleepy. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. Thank you for coming out. And if you're not in this country, I hope you had a good day regardless. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Have a good night. I love you. Bye. That was weird. I'm sorry.